Ooga, fucking goddamn Ooga, people. It just keeps getting worse. Welcome to the fucking country. MundaneMatt is a goddamn faggot who fucking flagged a bunch of people. The skeptic community, or at least certain people from the skeptic community, continue to be a fucking disappointment by basically just simply defending him and invalidating what Tonka, the Killstream, or anybody else associated with Kumite and Killstream say, just invalidating the shit out of them simply because blood sports. We're not going to listen to you because you guys are just drama streams. Also, we're going to talk about comic books, why the comic book industry is pissing me the fuck off. A little bit of, talking with Ethan, talking about what Ethan Van Sciver was talking about earlier today on comic books. And of course, we also have, at the last minute, a very special segment, which I like to call Pussies. YouTube Pussies. That last one is actually due to... basically, it was brought to our attention that a certain someone continues to bitch about certain things, and I'm just, you're a bad person because I can't handle it. Mm-hmm. So, Leaf, how about we touch on your subject first?
Sure, why not? So, I won't bring up the one person because I kind of promised I wouldn't do that anymore because he made the same promise that he wouldn't bring me up. So I'll leave that out. But there is someone who has decided to make the claim that I encourage my followers to report a person, which I never did. I actually called the person who reported them out. But they're insisting that I'm a horrible person, that I'm a bitch, that I need to keep my DNA out of the gene pool, apparently. But they said this after calling me a whore who has STDs, so I'm not sure how that works. But anyways, he was invited onto the cunt stream. He has a link. If he's watching, you can come defend yourself, dude. But I think you're being really disingenuous, and you're spreading a lie that has been repeatedly debunked, all because you apparently want to suck your friend's cock. Now, this little spat, whatever you want to call it, is all because I called out this guy's friend for being ungrateful. Now, I typically try to help out smaller YouTubers or smaller Facebook pages, whatever. Try to boost their reach or try to get them subscribers or followers, whatever. And this one person I helped out decided that, me giving him access to a group with 40,000 people in it and saying, here, show your YouTube to your heart's content wasn't enough. I wasn't helping him enough to grow his channel. I needed to do more. So I decided to say, you know what, fuck you. If you're not going to put in the work, then that's your problem, but I'm kind of done. I don't like ungrateful people, and I cut ties. Now, this person, this ungrateful little rat, hates me, and so do all his butt buddies. So they like to talk shit about me in their little private Discord server, and they like to run their mouth to me on Twitter, apparently, over year-old drama. So now this dude's trying to come at me and trying to get me to go onto his stream, where there will be a huge circle jerk, while at the same time is in my DMs refusing to come onto the cunt stream. So, dude, you have the link. If you want me to go onto your stream, you're gonna have to come onto the cunt stream. And if you want, you can present this stream to your audience so everybody's aware of what's going on.
And to be fair, also, if you wanted to come on, you can. There's no reason why you couldn't simul-stream your stream onto the cunt stream. You can come on and do that. Totally fine. Provided you get any super chats. We may negotiate super chats and all that stuff later, but who knows? So that I guess the point is that there's an open invitation. Mm-hmm. If you want to make your claims on here or to anywhere else, it's perfectly fine.
So I have another DM. I'm friends with several people on the cunt stream. That being said, the cunt stream couldn't aspire to be as respectable as Jerry Springer.
You're not wrong.
They said, I told them that you guys told me to send them the link, and it was like, as much as I like Schmeckle, who's not even on here right now, but okay, I play my game, not his. Okay, so wait, you're wanting me to play your game? You want me to go onto your stream with your little fucking bottom bitches, but you won't come onto the cunt stream. because you don't want to play somebody else's game. No, you wanna have your your echo chamber where everybody will agree with you and suck your dick. So not gonna happen. I don't do this circle jerk stuff. The reason why I say cunt stream is because I know for a fact that Brockus and Samaj will call me out if I'm in the wrong. They will tell me I'm being fucking stupid if I'm being fucking stupid.
And real quick, we have a $5 donate super chat from American Phoenix. Leaf is awesome. She is like an adorable Hitler, only except killing the Jews, she is just super mean to Brockus. You have fans.
Aww.
You're not getting that money. Sorry, I'm joking. Yeah. So just go on. Do you have anything else you want to?
Was there more?
I'm gonna see. He might maybe I can convince him to join. But like if he doesn't, he can continue to talk shit on Twitter. Nobody's really on his side aside from the people who like are desperate to have his cock shoved down their throat. So I mean, at this point, the invite's out there. I'm not going to take part in some weird circle jerk where everybody's just going to be on his side and they won't care about facts or evidence. So
Right. Well, okay. And you said this is old drama.
It's like a year ago, a fucking year ago, and they're still mad about it.
Okay.
A year. How can you still be pissy over year-old drama? Come on. Get over it. I was told to read the chat. He's in the chat. So yeah, he is watching. This dude is me. And then he's like, and both Samaj and Schmeckle know I'm not a sub or money whore.
Right. Well, we are aware that you have the link. By all means, come on in. It's a welcome. We'll definitely try not to yell at you or anything like that, but if you want to make your case.
I'm not going to say anything. I know, Samaj, I'm going to tell you right now, I will end up yelling at this guy.
Well, let's be honest here. You're a little butthurt right now with what's been going on. So you're a little. You know what? Yeah, you're okay. You're a little prolapsed. I get it. So you'll you just want to.
Sir, okay. My anus has been set aflame. Okay, do you understand the extent of this?
Yes, I understand. You have some warts. I got you. We will. Gross. Why are we doing this? Oh God.
Well, if I'm going to release a bit of anger on somebody who's actually watching, because I can only speculate on whether or not MundaneMatt is actually watching or not. So how about I go ahead and now a word from our local rage beast. You bitch-made faggot-ass weak motherfucker. Get your fucking ass on this stream and try to actually prove your fucking point. Because if you don't, you're just going to be a bitch-made little motherfucker who just sits there and bitches and cries. And I just want to pick on this little girl on my stream because she's not doing enough to help my friend and she's actually being disingenuous. Motherfucker, no one has to help you, okay? Fuck you. If she was kind enough to actually allow somebody access into a group with like 60,000 fucking plus people that get eyes on everything, then you know what? Good for her. She's done her part. She did enough. She let him shill the fucking content all he wants. And he's going to fucking sit there and say she's not doing enough. Fuck you and the horse you fucked when you rode into town. You fucking piece of shit. I am sick and fucking tired of people like you. I am sick and fucking tired of people sitting there and saying, you're not helping enough. You're not helping enough. Motherfucker, go fucking help yourself if you really want this shit to work. All right? I'm going to tell you what I told a few of my friends when they were starting off their fucking channels. You got to put in the fucking work. It's your job to keep the fucking audience. I might be able to get you 20, maybe 30 fucking eyes on your shit, but that's the best I can fucking do. I'm going to show your stuff out. I'm going to fucking retweet it. I'm going to tell people, hey, go check out my buddy, this and that, whatever the fucking case is. But it's your fucking job to keep them glued to your fucking content. If somebody directed me to Bering, guess what? Bering is going to keep my fucking eyes on him because Bering actually presents really interesting content. He actually has really good jokes. He makes really good fucking videos. But if somebody was to direct me to say, I don't know, a certain very boring boring fucking newsreader that I'm pretty pissed off at right now, there's a good chance I'm not going to keep watching his shit over and over again. Although that's actually bad comparison because I did watch his shit a lot. Still, it's your fucking job. It's his fucking job to do his fucking part to keep his people fucking interested in his shit. Shill your own shit. What did you expect her to fucking do? Go to all 60,000 of them and either fucking eat the bitches out and suck the dude's dicks to basically get all those goddamn subs for him? Oh yeah, 60,000 overnight because she went and whored herself out just like I asked her to. Fuck you, you fucking little faggot. Go suck your own dick.
And yes, I did post evidence of all the interaction between this dude's friend and myself in Discord.
And given the Brockus.
Also, I will bring up that the same person that was very ungrateful towards the help I attempted to give him. I don't know how many people in the chat know Politipod, but he talked shit behind Politipod's back too. Now Politipod's a very nice guy, and he was also helping this guy out, allowing him on the streams.
Sam's a faggot too. Love you, Sam.
Trying to help this dude grow his channel as well, and he was in my DMs again talking shit behind Politipod's back, saying I don't like the guy, I think he's annoying and condescending and blah 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 blah. And you know, obviously I showed that to Politipod. I'm like, how are you going to go to Politipod for help with your channel when you're sitting in my DMs talking shit about him? Are you kidding me? How dare you? How dare you fucking play nice to someone's face to get their help when you're talking shit about them behind their back? You don't even have the balls to say it to his face.
Yeah, that would be like me coming onto the con stream and being one of the main hosts.
No,
but
I'm not. I've already explained to you, dude. I see that $2 donation. You've been sent the link to come onto this stream. If you're not going to come onto this stream, I'm not going onto yours. That's the deal.
And again, there's no reason you can't set up a stream and come in here and have both going. You might even get some new viewers. I mean, you could sway everyone in our chat and anyone watching in the future. And you can, I don't know what your subscriber numbers are like. You might be able to steal all ours away. I mean, if you come in and defend yourself and make a good point.
Wait a minute. He's calling me a coward. Hold the fuck up.
No. Okay, hold on. Yeah, $2 from Sir Adamantine, the guy that we've been fucking bitching about for a while. I'll send you the link. Leave 3 p.m. Central on Saturday. Quit being a fucking cock-sucking, ass-licking faggot and get the fuck on here, Adamantine.
He's calling me a coward because I won't go onto the stream unless he comes onto the cunt stream. Isn't that kind of funny how he refuses to come onto this stream, but I'm the coward because I'm saying I'm not going to go on his stream?
I do think it's a little odd. Like, you can sell this right now. I mean, why wait? What is there to be gained from waiting?
Simulcasting is the thing. If you want your audience to back you up and everything, to just fucking cast it on your shit while fucking on here. It is not a hard concept.
And just so you know, like me, I don't know about Brockus, but me personally, I got no skin in this game. All right, you could sway me one way or the other. All right, if you actually can manage to convince me, I might take your side. I mean, I got nothing to gain from any of this.
That's why I chose the cunt stream, because like I said, I know for a fact both Brockus and Samaj will tell me I'm in the wrong if I'm in the wrong. They've done it with previous people who were on the cunt stream who they considered friends. So
yeah. Now, if you're worried about Brockus, you have to understand he's already currently enraged with the Matt stuff. Brockus also has no skin in this game. This drama that you're referring to is old school stuff. This is probably something that when we were on YouTube, we had no idea what it's about. So we're not playing favorites in any of this kind of stuff.
They haven't even seen the evidence, actually. Now that I think about it, none of them have any context to this.
I still have no idea what it is that's going on. Like I said, you can come in here and you could sway the situation. There's no reason to make it wait. I mean, unless you want to say like you're gathering more evidence and you need to make an informed argument or whatever. All right, I could see how that would be a factor, but you might want to tell us now if that's what you're doing. Then there's a reason to maybe put it on till later. And again, I mean, like I said, you could simul stream. You can come in here, start a live stream, and stream on both, I mean, you might double your audience. I'm not sure what your subscriber numbers are, but you're wasting an opportunity if you don't show up. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying because I don't know what your sub numbers are, but there's a very, very real chance that you have lots to gain from this.
Fucking, like, I can't believe how hypocritical he's being, trying to say I'm a coward because, oh, I'm not going on his stream, but I made him a deal. I said, you know what? You could either, present this stream to your own followers, or you come on this stream and I will go on yours. There's a deal that was made in DMs. I could show them to both Samaj and Brockus right now, where I made a very clear deal with you, dude. So don't say I'm a coward because I'm absolutely refusing to come onto your stream 100%. I said, no, I will go on your stream if you come onto this one. That's the deal. And you can choose not to take it, but don't fucking call me a coward because I'm not just going to go onto your stream with all your little butt buddies and be involved in your circle jerk. That's not going to happen.
I mean, yeah, you can't just be one person saying the terms. You do have to, if someone says, I want you on here, and they say, I'll do it if you do this. I mean, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad negotiation thing. So it's not a cowardice to say, hey, can we do this? Can we do that? I mean, we're live now. You can go now. You could do this now and still do your stream later. I mean, there's no reason why you guys couldn't rehash it out later if you want to. Just maybe have round one.
That was weird.
That's okay. At least you got to, got a moment's rest from your rage.
Kinda.
You're back now, so I don't.
No, it's all right. It's old.
Didn't mean to make a
The
group
drama
chat.
was old, so we're not going to cover that shit.
And
Yes.
Rocket are
Goodness,
both-
you are adorable.
I've sent the context, so you guys are kind of filled in.
Yeah. Somebody, look, if you got evidence against Leaf, or you want to fucking prove Leaf is, wrong, whatever the case is, then how about you do this? Hit me up on fucking Twitter at Brockus_Fury, and I will look into it. I will do my own assessment. If Leaf is in the wrong, I'll yell at Leaf here on the fucking cunt stream, and everyone knows I love Leaf. Okay, she's a cutie. She's funny. She yells at me and gets American Phoenix to super chat us more because he likes to see me get abused by fucking women on cunt stream. But that's not the point. I will yell at fucking Leaf. I will yell at anyone if they have fucked up. If Schmeckle fucks up, I will yell at him on cunt stream. Guess what? There's evidence of that in previous cunt streams where Schmeckle has fucked up, mostly in a comedic way, but still, I have yelled at Schmeckle for messing up. Samaj doesn't really mess up, let's be honest. So there's no yelling at Samaj.
I'm too busy to cause trouble. I got shit to do with my life.
Exactly.
You guys are lucky I come on here at all.
You son of a bitch. How dare you? You know you love me.
This is why Bromage is the OTP chat.
And this is why you need to shut your whore mouth. Okay, shut that. You stop that right now. Stop giggling.
I can't help it. It is actually funny. Although no, bromage is not a thing. You need to stop. Hashtag bromage is broken.
No, it's a thing. Look, chat
it's
is
not.
agreeing with
It's
me.
not. No, it's not. You're all bastards. American Phoenix for $2. Leave yell at Brockus, please. I need orc abuse.
I
can't yell at Brockus. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Also, be careful to piss me off, or I'll do to you what I did to Aiden.
Oh yeah, he will lewd the shit out of you. Sir Adamantine for $2. Or I'm sorry, Sir Faggotry for $2. Subs are irrelevant. Yeah, tell that to everybody who successfully has YouTube channels with only 100 subs. Wait, they don't exist, do they? Subs are irrelevant. No, they're not. That's clearly a lot of people that like your content, that like your streams, that want to come and check your shit out whenever you upload something, whenever you do a stream, something along those lines. Subs are not irrelevant, nor is Patreon, patrons, people who donate to Streamlabs, people who super chat, all that stuff. That is not irrelevant. That is clear and obvious People like your shit. They're here for your shit. Subs are very fucking relevant, and clearly you're failing at this game because fuck you. Also, why are you defending your faggot-ass friend who's bitching at Leaf because apparently she's not doing enough to get him more subs? But I thought subs were irrelevant, Sir Faggot. Kind of going back and forth on your logic there, aren't you? Fuck you. American Phoenix for $2. Leaf, make him do the truffle shuffle. No!
I can't make him do that. I'm not going to be mean to Brockus
Not
today.
tonight.
Because Brockus has been asked to do the truffle shuffle multiple times, and I'm not going to push for it tonight. Maybe another time. Maybe when Schmeckle is on, because Schmeckle gets more of a kick out of it.
Yeah. Well, also Buck's the only one who's actually done it. I refuse to. And everyone's saying it's because I grew a spine. It's like, nah, no. Also, yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
Wait, I don't know what's going on here. So Chaos is saying hashtag bitch made super chats. Yay. No, not yours, other AP. What? I'm confused, Chaos. Elaborate, please.
I'm confused too.
Oh.
Is that an insult? Are we getting insulted?
No, I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I was making a spiel about subs are not irrelevant. Subs are actually important on YouTube. You want more subs because that's more people watching your stuff. That's more people showing you that they like your content.
Well, also if you're going to make a YouTube channel and do anything on YouTube, you're obviously doing it for the subs.
Yeah,
or you're doing it for like other things like if you're making a bunch of like videos that anyone could see, like a demo reel for voice actors or artists or something like that. I mean, you're still doing it to get views in some form or another. Otherwise, why would you be on YouTube at all? If you made an account but you made zero content, I mean, then I could say you're just doing it for fun. I mean, why not?
Okay. Leaf?
Mm-hmm.
Why does this nigga call himself Dick Daddy on Discord?
I don't know. Oh my god.
Dick Daddy. Bro to bro. Having a heart-to-heart here. Change your motherfucking name. No reference to your schlong. No reference to the you think you're cool or anything like that. This isn't funny. This isn't cute. This is creepy as fuck. And no daddy shit. Okay, that's also a no. No, none of this daddy, garbage. Like, come on. Why are people so fucking ridiculous with their Discord names? I swear, just call it. What do you go by on Twitter? Go with that for Discord. Too. Just because you want to use the avatar doesn't mean that, we're going to fucking know who it is. Like, if you're, Bob Ross on fucking Twitter, but you Dick Daddy on Discord, I'm going to, Bob, no, don't do it. Oh. Wait. Does this dude have a crush on you or something?
He's a literal faggot, so.
Oh, he's a literal faggot?
Mm-hmm.
Like he does smoke the pole.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That does change some things, yeah.
No, it doesn't change anything. I'm still going to call him a faggot. I don't give a shit.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Chaos was shitting on Sir Adamantine or Sir Faggot Antine. So no spank me daddy. No! Clone, you son of a bitch. 2 p.m. Central. I don't know what's going on. Pod, are you trying to call me out? We're gonna fight.
No. Someone asked what time Pod stream was.
Oh.
And
okay.
Pod.
Because we can fight, Pod. I will fight you.
Brockus, you won't win against Pod.
In a fist fight? Well, I got a broken arm. Yeah, no.
In any kind of fight, Brockus.
How do you know? How do you know that Politipod isn't, one of those guys who really doesn't want to actually get into a legit fist fight. Maybe he's like smaller than me, like I'm twice his size or something like that, and I could just, I don't know, sit on him.
But Pod has military training, so he would beat you, Brockus.
I've watched a soldier get his ass kicked by a civilian. It's not uncommon.
It also
Hashtag
depends
Brockus for daddy. Will, I will take your wrench away, you son of a bitch.
It also depends on who
That's
it is.
That's gonna be a new hashtag on Twitter, Brockus for daddy.
No, don't do that. No, go back to Bromosh, please. Don't. Oh God, daddy hashtag again.
Wait, what? Has this happened to you before?
Yes, you don't remember the Opal shit?
No, I don't think I was. I think I was away for that. What?
First of all, you might have actually been away for it. Like, yeah, when the audience started shipping me and Opal a lot, it was because she kept like creeping me out on streams, and at one point she started calling me daddy, and I freaked out about it. So not only did hashtag Bropal become a thing, but hashtag Daddy Brockus was starting to become a thing too, and I was getting really fucking creeped out by it.
Hashtag Bromage for daddy.
No,
you. Like I said before. You will shut your
Apparently, you have a DM, Brockus.
Okay.
I have a DM?
That's what was said, that you have a DM, Brockus. Not for me.
Who is saying that? Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing a DM from anyone except for you and...
Is it in your request?
It might be in your request.
Yeah, if it's from someone that you've never gotten anything from. Well, I've made that mistake so many times. If you're someone new and you're sending me a DM, it goes to the request. I next to never check that thing. I have to be reminded to check it. So if I miss your message because of that, I am sorry. All right, I am super sorry.
Yeah, he didn't DM me. He tweeted at me.
Oh, well, that's... You gotta learn the difference between tweeting at someone and DMing them. Jesus Christ.
Someone tweets at you? What is it?
Yeah, it's so Sir Adamantine decided, Brockus Fury, feel free to say, yeah, I'm doing the Zeph voice, I don't care. Feel free to say this. Wow, you went you went the fucker route. I don't care about subs. I don't and won't try to make money off of this. I have a nice, well-compensated job. People who are obsessed with subs and money become mundane fat. People like Leaf become ASMR whore. All right. So what does that make you, Warski? I don't know. You're starting to sound like some fucking asshole on the internet that really doesn't know what he's talking about. Although, let me just go ahead and correct myself again. I only called you Warski because it's kind of an insult nowadays. I actually do still like Andy, even though he's lost his fucking mind. I do still watch Andy's stuff. Again, he has lost his fucking mind. But I'm saying I was calling you Andy to try to fucking piss you off. So what does that make you? Just some faggot who comes on to fucking YouTube? You don't care if you get subs. You don't care if you get money. Big fucking whoop-de-goddamn do. I technically don't care either, because before I actually started streaming, I actually did have a really well-paying job. And I busted my ass. Here's the problem. I hurt myself doing that, and now the company is fucking me over. So I'm eventually going to move on to a bigger and better thing. But in the meantime, I am going to make the best of this YouTube thing by doing as much as I can and trying to get fucking paid. At the same time, I do love entertaining people, so getting more subs means I'm entertaining more people. Getting more money means I can afford to continue to entertain more people. See, I'm not going to turn into a MundaneMatt because I'm not going to go against the shit that I talk about. I'm not going to preach about freedom of speech but then start flagging the fuck out of people. I'm not going to bitch about being false flagged and then fucking flag people that are saying mean things about me. You understand? That's what a MundaneMatt is. That's what means is you basically betray your own fucking motto. Your own words, the things you are trying to tell an audience. You betray your own shit simply because you don't like being called a faggot so much. Dear God, somebody called me a faggot. How dare you, sir? I have never been a bundle of sticks. Okay, I thought somebody.
Throw out dictionary jokes? Really?
Yes. I threw out the dictionary joke. I don't give a fuck. And as for calling Lethal whore, that's real cute. Yeah, that's okay. Keep going that route, sir.
Hold on. Never flagged Tennessee Marine. That has been proven multiple fucking times. I know who flagged him, and I called the person out for doing it. So stop bringing up something that has been debunked so many fucking times. Oh my god! Like, how many more times does this need to be debunked? How many more times?
Once again, I guess I have to point this out. No one is responsible for what their audience fucking does. If you have clearly made it stated that you do not want people to just needlessly go and harass someone or to just go and bully someone or anything like that because, people get hurt by their feelings. Somebody called me a faggot. Because we don't actually approve of that shit, and we consistently tell people, hey, don't fucking go and bully this person. Hey, don't go and attack this person. Hey, don't fucking harass people. Well, what if somebody does it anyways? What if somebody fucking does it anyways? Sir Adamantine, are you responsible for your fucking audience? If one of your followers actually calls me a faggot and I have a problem with it, can I actually turn and blame you for being called a faggot? Think about it, you stupid piece of shit. Followers on Twitter is basically the same thing as subscribers on fucking YouTube. They're people that like your content. They're people that like what you have to say. You retweet or you tweet out, whatever the case is, and they fucking follow you because they fucking like you most of the time. Sometimes you're going to get the hate followers. It happens. Whatever. Are you responsible for your fucking audience? Because we've been fighting against this bullshit for a long time now. We've been fucking arguing against this shit since Bering was being accused of his audience fucking going around and actually doing death threats, rape threats.
He's trying to claim I had my friend do it. It wasn't even a friend. It was like literally some...
Where's your fucking proof, Adamantine? Where's your fucking proof? Present the proof or shut your fucking whore mouth.
I first of all, it was a random follower that like I recently only started noticing like popping up. So I wasn't friends with the guy. I'm sorry to say, but followers aren't always friends. Sometimes they're just followers. They're people that like your shit. They're not necessarily your friends. That being said, I called him out. He tweeted at me saying he reported Tennessee Marine. And I said, what the fuck? You can't just report people for saying things you don't like. I said that publicly to him. I called him out publicly for doing that. That tweet is still there. I never deleted it. It's still there. Brockus went back himself and found that whole thread. He took the time out of his day to search through that bullshit dumb thread. I got yelled at for being stupid in that too. It was stupid on both sides. So don't act like I was like, yeah, go report Tennessee Marine, because I didn't do that. And I'm sorry to Tennessee Marine for bringing you up. I just I'm not gonna talk shit about you. But I'm gonna rag on this fucking faggot in chat a bit, because he's bringing this drama up again, and so.
I'm trying to think of terminology here. Would the term white knight for Tennessee Marine sound about right here? I mean, this is old stuff that's sort of past. Now, do we want to get Tennessee Marine in here to voice his opinions on what's going on?
I don't think he wants anything to do with this. Like, he promised Tonka he would stop bringing me up, and I promised someone else I would stop bringing him up.
Oh, I see.
But apparently, tonight, it was pretty much fucking unavoidable, because some dumbass decided to try to bring it up again and try to accuse me of things I didn't do. This was resolved a long time ago. Me and Tennessee Marine aren't fighting anymore. So why the fuck are you coming to me, bringing up old shit that I didn't do, tagging Tennessee Marine in the tweet to get him involved in this again? Leave him alone. Leave me alone, because this drama that you're trying to bring up again is over. Just like the year-old drama you're also trying to bring up to me because you're still bitter and butthurt that I called out your piece of shit friend for using me and other people for subs, and when he didn't get the subs he wanted, threw a tantrum like a fucking child.
So I retweeted that 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 he did with me on Twitter. He has more followers than me on Twitter. Just pointing this out. He has more followers than me on Twitter. So at this point, he would be punching down for doing what he did, because tweeting that out and tagging me in it allows his followers on Twitter to come hunt me down and be mean and vicious. He's sending his fucking followers on me now. So I'm punching up. Fucking SJW, little cunt.
Again, if you came in here, it would be a lot easier to make your case. I know we're having to read all your messages and all that stuff, but if you're going to still be here and argue the case, why don't you just come in? You're already doing it in text forms. You're already doing what you said you're not going to do. We've made you the focal point of the stream so far. You're the cause of all of our conversations. This is what's going on. You're already in here, practically. All you gotta do is hit the link and just make your case. All right? There's no need for this. No. And I hate to say this, but it's kind of passive aggressive. Okay.
Oh, it's very passive aggressive. But you know what? We're gonna actually move on from this fucking loser, because I'm actually tired of fucking continuing to talk about this shit because he wants to be a hurt little cowardly bitch made nigga. Oh, I don't want to come on there because it's not going to be very fair for me. But you want Leaf to come onto your stream where it's obviously not going to be fucking fair at all. Or are you going to give me the link and yell at you when you actually try to gang up on fucking Leaf? Because guess what? I don't care if there's 1 or 5 of you. I will yell at each and every one of you. I am louder, and I can fucking drown people the hell out on streams. I have done it before. I will do it again, motherfucker.
Anyways,
I'm pissed off at someone else, and you're pissing me off to the point where now I'm pissed off at you. Fuck off, Sir Faggotry.
Okay, so let's move on, because like Igor under Ren's account said, like, is it really worth like bringing up year-old shit? I mean, I didn't. Or addressing this, well, I didn't want to, but he decided to run his mouth on Twitter over all of this.
No, that's actually Ren.
That is Ren. Okay.
Igor. Ren is usually under Renovations. Igor will usually be under.
Well, no, it says Igor.
Shitlords Anonymous.
At the end of that comment, it says Igor.
Oh, okay.
Does it? Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, people are bringing it up, and it's going to be part of the conversation. Fair enough. I mean, we're going to move on because, no one wants to, we're not going to be able to move on from that. So we'll go on to our own topics.
Yes.
Comic books. Brockus, did you want to...
Comic books is one of the ones that we were going to talk about. I actually tried to get Ethan Van Sciver onto the show again tonight, and he did respond to me.
Yeah.
But he only recently saw the link. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is something that I normally will do. I'm going to just simply give him the link. If he wants to come on, he is free to come on. Now, when Ethan was talking earlier on Kumite, he talked a little bit about wrestling. Now, one of the things I thought was fucking hilarious is I do remember this tweet. He called this last year, somewhere around last year, I want to say. He said that the SJWs would be coming for professional wrestling next. And they are legitimately coming for professional wrestling next. They just got a story with Peyton Royce that allows them entrance into the WWE. Now, they've already kind of partially infiltrated by social pressures and stuff like that to sort of get into the realm of professional wrestling. But it is this Peyton Royce bullshit that has definitely opened the door entirely for the SJWs to come in and fucking ruin what was once professional wrestling. Oh, Pod wants a link too. Pod, do you want to come on the show?
I can send Pod a link if you want me to.
Okay, go ahead. Okay. We like Pod here.
Everybody
Well,
likes. Well,
we-
he's fun to be mean to a bit sometimes. But,
Well, we like Pod. Schmeckel hates Pod, but he says he hates Pod. I don't think he actually does.
nobody
I don't
actually hates
know what the fuck
Pod.
that
It's
guy
just a
is.
meme. It's just a meme to say you hate Politipod.
Yeah, Politipod's a faggot, but I like him. But he's a faggot. But yeah, no. So Etherman Skyler was saying earlier that he had called it last year, and I was fucking amazed that he actually did call the very next fucking thing. Holy shit, he is here.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hey, man, what's going on?
Oh, not much, dude. I'm just up working. Introduce myself to you guys. My name's Ethan Van Skyver. I've got a channel here on YouTube called Comic Artist Pro Secrets. It's a pleasure to be here. How are you?
It's a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks, man. What's going on? What's the topic of discussion?
Well, right now we were actually talking about when you were talking about how you called it last year that the SJWs would be coming for wrestling next, and lo and behold, here they are. The Peyton Royce fucking bullshit has given them the open door.
That's
You know what? How dare you?
Hello, Sam. That's interesting. Why do you think that they're going to come into wrestling? It seems to be the one thing that why would they even bother? It's actually physical aggression kind of stuff. That seems to be something I'm pretty sure they'd want to avoid.
Yeah, no, well, they're not going to. SJWs aren't, it's not about what it is. It's just simply the fact that mostly male, normies enjoy it. I struggle for a reason as to why they do this, but it's predictable, and what's going to happen is predictable. I was saying this on Kumite this afternoon. When was it? I'm in a backwards sleeping schedule, so I have no idea when that took place. It was like noon or something. But I was just like, hey, look, it always happens. It's going to happen to every single male-dominated hobby, every interest that mostly men express interest in. First, what initially happens is people point out that there are not enough women in it, not enough minorities, people of color, but they mostly mean women. Okay, that's the whole thing. So of course, we make room for women. We're like, oh, well, we're chivalrous guys. There aren't enough women there. Women want to be involved in this. We should let them in. So we do. We let women in, but they're not just regular women. They're SJWs. They start calling the fans bigots immediately. As soon as they get in, they start calling the fans bigots. They start calling the whole affair sexist, and they start calling for changes. The fans don't react positively to these changes because the changes suck. And then, in order to shut the fans up, they do something called damseling. And it happens every single time. They will find a female victim who has been harassed and abused, et cetera, et cetera. She's a victim of these bigoted, Nazi, evil, toxically male fans. And then what that does is that shuts normal people up. Normal guys have to go, whoa, at that point you have to pick a side. Am I on the side of the guys who are just like, hey, get the hell out of our hobby. We were having fun here. Or, and that means that I'm on the side of the people who hurt women. Or am I on the side of the woman who's been hurt by my male compadres? Which side am I on? And 80% of men just kind of disappear from the hobby. They just go, I don't even want to make this choice. Let me get out of here. The other 20% go, I am with the woman who was offended and wronged. And then you watch the sales plummet, and that's it. Say goodbye to WWE. It's going bye-bye.
No, I mean, WWE has been dropping off for a few years, to be honest, Ethan. It's been a steady decline over the last few
that's
years.
mainly because the writing has gotten worse.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible. But I want to touch on something. The funniest thing, right, is this has been like a really slow thing that's been happening in WWE ever since probably the Ruthless Aggression era, which was 2005, I think is whenever that started. So you've had all these people who keep getting hired by these companies. I'm not sure if it's just a generational thing, but they're increasingly more and more vocal about people they don't like. Like you saw with Big Cass. I don't know if anyone knows who Big Cass is, but Big Cass was a vocal Trump supporter, and they fucking fired him for it. They fired him because he's supporting Trump, and people had a bunch of issues with it. And you have people Renee Young. You've got all this women's revolution stuff that's going on, where now they're promoting women wrestling very heavily as opposed to men's wrestling. They're doing a bad job at both, but and then you have this thing with Dave fucking Meltzer of all people, like the nicest guy ever, Dave fucking Meltzer, who's just like a critic, and he was just like, she doesn't have the same feeling as she did in NXT, which is like the minor leagues for WWE, and now that she's on the main card, she's like a second thought compared to everybody else. Like,
well, they looked at him and they established that he was a nice guy, and therefore he would be a good victim.
Exactly.
They got him to apologize. Yeah.
They do it every single thing, whether it's comics, whether it's games, whether it's movie industry, whatever it might be.
Yeah, they're doing it to movies. They did it to Magic the Gathering. They're into Dungeons and Dragons now. They're certainly into Star Wars. My channel is a lot about. I spend a lot of time talking about what SJWs are doing to Star Wars. Because they're already into this. I mean, you hear these news stories about Kelly Marie Tran, aka Rose Tico, being driven off of her social media by toxic fans, bullies. That's not true. That never happened. Kelly Marie Tran just went to Scotland to start working on Star Wars Episode 9, and at that moment, she pulled down her Instagram because they signed a non-disclosure agreement. They're not allowed to. They actually are using primitive like flip telephones. They can't even use real phones. They don't want any leaks to hit the media. So Kelly Marie Tran probably took down her social media for that reason. She never ever said, "I'm being harassed. I'm being bullied. I'm being abused." That movie came out 6 months ago, 7 months ago. It's like she would have pulled down her Instagram then, but she pulls it down now in time to go to Scotland. Now, some half-baked Twitter Star Wars fan page tweets out that she probably took down her social media because she was being harassed by toxic male fans, and then it's off to the races. Everybody's reporting that as though that's a fact. Nobody bothers to actually talk to Kelly Marie Tran. Is she unreachable? Where is Kelly Marie Tran? You can't ask her. You can't ask Rose Tico why she took her Instagram down, like personally. Get a statement on the record. No. Why bother? Why bother do that when we have a story here? So Kelly Marie Tran is now the victim of toxic Star Wars fans who are being critical of the way the Star Wars movies are going. They're ridiculous. The last 2 movies have been terrible. They've been terrible.
Oh God, the last 4 movies. Well, no, the last 3 movies have been complete garbage. And then actually, Han Solo does count as a fucking 4th movie. God damn.
Well, okay, 4. So you've got you.
I don't know.
I'm
Solo was
Solo. Solo sucked, but I hated Solo. But Solo was bad.
I like Solo better than the other ones, but it wasn't that great. Like, it was an average movie.
It's a 2. The others are 0s.
But these are Star Wars movies. You know what I mean? Like, you've seen Star Wars movies 100,000 times. They're supposed to last the test of time. How many times have you seen Star Wars? Like a billion times.
I lost count after 100.
Yeah, you're never gonna watch Solo again. You're never gonna watch. These are garbage movies. These are just garbage time filler movies that they're making, and they're full of identity politics. Star Wars needs more women, and so it's like I swear to God. You watch The Last Jedi and the camera moves from one horrible, and why are they all ugly? That's the other thing. Why are they all ugly? All these ugly women on the screen. It's
I think
just a way of saying fuck you to the fans. That's all they're doing.
I think that they do have some actresses who are actually, I think, are quite lovely. Like, I can't remember the woman's name from Rogue One. I think she looks really lovely, but the outfit she wears, it's very boyish, kind of manlyish, and then the other half, she's wearing like an Empire. Like an all-black Empire outfit of some sort that's very masculine, and it's a little jarring. I felt the same way with the one who plays Rey. I mean, lovely woman. I not caring for the portrayal, or even in the Solo movie, the other woman who betrayed Solo, what's her name from Game of Thrones. Lovely, gorgeous woman.
Emily Clark, or not? Was it
Emilia Clarke?
Emilia Clarke. That's
I mean, these are lovely women, but they're just. If you will look at the outfits that they wear, they're not traditionally feminine. I mean, you look at the old Star Wars thing. You got Princess Leia, and although what she's wearing is like an all full body ish kind of an outfit, she's wearing a belt that hugs the body. It's you can tell by looking that's a woman. You look at the modern day female Star Wars characters, you can't really tell that they're women.
Well, they're doing that deliberately. I should say that like Rey is obviously a very attractive girl. I'm just talking about go watch The Last Jedi and look at all the extras. Look at all the extra women.
No, he has a point.
is filled with them, and they're all hideous. And they're doing it. I feel like they're doing it deliberately. I don't know, but I feel like they're doing it deliberately to just put a thumb in your eye and just.
Oh, they are.
You know,
they're definitely doing it deliberately, and I don't think it's necessarily to just put a thumb in your eye. I think it's basically, you know, the idea of like not everyone in space and in the future have to be beautiful, and it's just like, well, clearly you're wrong.
Well, if you that's a good point about the
that's the thumb in your eye that I'm referring to. What you just did.
I was going to say, you're right about the women in the backgrounds of Star Wars movies. They're pretty bad. But another movie that came out a few years back, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, one of the other women in the background was like these they like the Ravagers were on like this pleasure planet of some sort. And there was like these hooker robots going around. And I saw a bunch of cosplayers as those robots. They were throwaway background characters. And apparently there's intense love for them because they're very feminine looking robots. And I look at the two comparisons in there. It's like, it's quite something.
So, Ethan, how much do you watch like WWE?
Not at all. I'm not a fan. I like wrestling. I used to go to see ECW in Philadelphia bingo halls back in the 90s. Like I like it. I'm just not into it. You know what I mean? So when I talk about wrestling, like today on Kumite, when I was talking to those guys, I'm just saying, yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like I don't need to be a fan of wrestling to totally 100% with accuracy predict what is going to happen to the ECW. At the hands of social justice wars, because I've watched it happen to Magic the Gathering. I've watched it happen to comics, vividly to comics. I mean, I'm right there in the middle of comics. So Star Wars comics, video games, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and it's of course you go, well, what do men like? What's out there that only men like? NASCAR. It's like
Danica Patrick's got to come in. She's got to be the next woman. And there's another. Dude, did you know that they actually like had like this? She's not a terrible wrestler. I mean, I can't really critique because I'm not a wrestler myself. But there's this girl that like works for WWE. That was a champion not too long ago. What was her name? She's got like a fucking lazy eye. She's also like 300 fucking pounds. And they did a bullying storyline for her going into WrestleMania against like the hot champion, and she won because she beat her bully, even though she's like 2 times the size of her bully, and she just threw this fucking poor girl all the way around the ring.
I haven't followed wrestling for a while now, so I really wouldn't know what you're talking about.
What is her name? If anyone in the chat remembers her name, she's the heavyset girl that's on Raw, I think it is. The name escapes me, but she's like the epitome of like SJW pop. She used to be like a body positivity model or something like that. Oh boy, it's funny. It's funny shit. It's hilarious to watch.
Yeah, I just feel like it's like they come at it like, hey, more women should be involved, and yeah, we're like they should. All right, yeah, of course they should. Yeah. But that's a lie. That's not really what they think. It's like that's not what the agenda is. The agenda is to take it over, turn it into another megaphone through which to espouse their crazy leftist politics and then destroy it. And that's what it is.
Every like Becky Lynch or Trish Stratus or Charlotte Flair or Asuka or anyone like that, like the main women.
Nia Jax.
Nia Jax, that's her name.
That's the bitch.
That's the name of the bitch. Yeah. But like for every like Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, Mickie James, for every one like that, there's like a fucking Alicia Fox or a Lana or a Nia Jax who doesn't do anything. They don't wrestle or do anything like productive.
Yeah, the sad thing is Alicia Fox even has a relative who ended up getting into the WWE. She has been kicked out. She was fired a few years ago because, she was fired, but she was probably just suspended for a while. But she's a problem child for the women's division. She has consistently, time and again, gotten involved with drugs or a violent crime, something along those lines. And it's just, it kind of reflects poorly on Alicia Fox, but then you think about it and you realize, well, Alicia Fox is a fucking do-nothing chick anyways. She just kind of sits there and looks pretty, and you think that she's talented, but really, watch any of her matches.
There's
it's
like
boring
3 moves in it, and that's why she's a jobber. She gets jobbed down all the fucking time because she has no wrestling moves. Here's the thing with like some of those other women that they had coming from NXT before they had like this huge explosion of like actual good talent. And you know, you have like all these fucking jobbers everywhere. Look, would you have to have jobbers? But like half of these fucking women can't wrestle, and then they go out and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make an all women's pay per view," or they're gonna hire like some fucking another body positivity model. Like, where's it gonna end? Like, the funny thing is like you said, Alicia Fox has like that cousin who gets all like all this fucking trouble. Enzo Amore got accused, and then completely found not guilty by the cops. Like, he was like, what was it? Admonished. He was admonished of any wrongdoing. The girl said that he raped her and drugged her, and the police found that was not true. It was 100% false, and that person was making it up. Every single wrestling organization has now blacklisted him from working in the industry again, I guarantee it. And every single person who talks online, whether it be Wrestle Talk, or it be What Culture Wrestling, or it be whoever the hell it is. Maybe a few of them don't do it, but a lot of them are like these hubs of SJWs that they'll attack anyone who's even accused of it, or they want to destroy their figure, or they want to destroy their character because they're accused of something by a woman, which is it's insane. He wasn't necessarily a bad character. Like, I liked his character. He would have been better as a manager, but like not as a wrestler. But still, that's just my 2 cents, though.
Yeah,
No worries. I find it kind of funny though, because the whole, like, you know, women getting involved in these industries and all that shit. I actually had a discussion not too long ago with somebody that I'm actually a huge fan of, Sofang for Poisoning the Well, and he and I were talking back and forth about comic books and the climate that's been going on with fucking Marvel and shit like that. He and I are both fans of X-23. Did not know that was an original by Ethan Van Sciver, which was altered later on, but
That's
now
correct.
I do know. Which is actually fucking cool. Dude, you didn't just create X-23. When you were telling the story of creating this character, you legitimately created both X-23 and Dakin. Because that's the same. Yes, Dakin is the half Japanese son with 2 claws in the same spot as X-23, except his 3rd claw comes out of his wrist like an assassin, whereas her 3rd claw comes out of her feet. And Dakin is the half Japanese assassin that you were basically trying to put together with the original X-32. And then there's X-23, the actual technical version that you put together and shit. And I'm just like blown the fuck away. I'm like, wow, they just split his original concept and into 2
well, they
characters.
loved it when I came up with it. That is true. I mean, I think Bob Harris was there, and Joe Quesada came back to me and said, hey, well, they wanted to do this Marvel Knights thing where you could take obscure, like, C-list Marvel properties and make them cool. And they were like, what do you want to do? And I was like, give me Power Pack. And they were like, I was like, no, I think I can make Power Pack cool. Because I was going over to Impulse. I was doing this manga style Bigfoot thing. I said, I think I can make Power Pack cool and like relevant right now. And he's like, well, I don't know. He's like, in the meantime, we'll work on that. But in the meantime, could you give us this junior version of a character, you know? And that's kind of where the whole thing came from. Now, my version, the proof that I created X-23 actually exists. And it's funny. Like, that's why Marvel's not saying anything about it. There was a book that came out called The Remnants in 2000 that I drew. And they were so enamored with the idea of like this Wolverine girl that they created a character in that. But this is kind of an alternate reality book. But she's right on the front cover of this book, The Remnants, that I drew. She has stripes on her face. She's got fangs. She's got like a lot of piercings in her ear. And I think she has 3 claws in the picture. But yeah, the original thing was 2 claws. And she's right there. And I was just like, see, this is the year 2000. This is like a year before, I think, or 2 years before X-23 came out. And everybody was like, damn, you weren't lying. Yeah, well, it's great. I have proof of copyright. But I mean, that's the thing. These ideas the idea to give Wolverine a little daughter, I mean, it's Lone Wolf and Cub. This stuff just exists in the air, you know, and it's like once it's been spoken, it belongs to Marvel, and, you know, anybody can do it. And that's just the way it goes. Like, I don't know if I would even own any of it. I just got a big paycheck from DC Comics for Jessica Cruz, and it's just like the way DC Comics works is that if you create characters for them, as long as they're like original, wholly original, you get a percentage of the character. So Atrocitus is mine. He's one of mine. He's in Injustice 2, right? The video game. And so I'm going to get paid because Atrocitus is in there and I own a piece of him. But I created Jessica Cruz, and it's like because she's a Green Lantern, I don't own her. But DC is still like, hey, we're using her a lot, so let's just kind of, hey, here's a little gift, here's some money.
Here's some royalties for you.
Yeah. Well, they're not royalties, because royalties are things that they owe you more or less. But it's just like, this is like, hey, we know that you created this character, and you aren't, you don't own any stock in this character. You don't, but we appreciate you. Don't complain. Here's some money. Here's.
Please don't make us look even worse than we already look, please.
Oh no,
Please.
that DC's a good company, but I mean Marvel is the same way. I think it's like if you create my character was named Lynx. That name is still floating out there. If anybody wants to create a feral little girl named Lynx, that name exists. But it's like I don't think I would have owned any of her because she's derivative of Wolverine. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't know how that works. I own a bunch of their X-Men. I own Angel, the Stepford Cuckoos. I own Glob Herman, Beak, bunch of guys that I created over there when I was.
So you created Angel and X-23.
Yes, but I strictly don't own X-23. And by Angel, I mean the Salvatore. What's her name? Angel Salvatore. She's got bug wings. She's a little black girl with bug wings.
Oh, that's who I thought they were using Pixie in Days of Future Past. No, I'm not sorry. First Class in that X-Men movie. No, they were legitimately using that version. Okay.
Yeah. I got paid for that. I own her, so they actually did cut me a check for that, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, but I mean that's that's the thing. So X-23, Nat, I own no stock in that, and it's like all it is like 4 people know that that's the case. They're like Joe Quesada, Jimmy Palmiotti, me, and my wife, and that's who knows. It's fun though. It's comics.
Well, you and now everyone on the internet. So
exactly.
Yeah, I did. It was fun to tell that. I put that out as a story on my YouTube channel. I told the whole story of how that happened to just kind of just claim it, like say, yeah, you know what, like the idea came from me, and here's a true fact. It's like she wasn't X-23, she was X-32, because X-32, if you write it out and then hold it up to the mirror, it says sex. I mean, that was the whole joke. And I don't know why they changed that. I don't get that, but that is that's interesting.
I think it's because somebody figured it out and they were like, "We can't do this, damn it! Like, just rearrange the 2 and the 3. Just do 23 instead of 32."
I was in this whole thing where I was like subliminally hiding the word sex everywhere for like 3 years.
I think you're also partly responsible of the reboot that they did with the Weapon X program, because shortly after X-23 came out, they kind of rebooted the whole X-23 number thing, and you end up finding out later on that apparently in the Weapon X program, it goes all the way back to Project Rebirth, and Captain America is considered Weapon 1. And it's all Roman numerals and stuff like that. But then you get to X-23 and it's just like, so she's 1023? I don't get what you're trying to say here with the stupid coding. It's dumb.
That's weird.
But it's one of those reboot things that they did that didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. I don't subscribe to that concept. I'm just like, whatever. Luke Cage was an accident. Steve Rogers was intentional. Wolverine was intentional. Omega Red was intentional. Stop trying to make them all somehow connect to each other. It was dumb. And but no, I was back to what I was originally saying. I was talking to Sophane on Twitter about X-23, but I was also talking about how Marvel's SJW employees are ruining comic books. And the two of us were obviously having a disagreement, because he actually is one of those people that will continue to buy comic books until he no longer has interest in that comic book. If he thinks the story is getting too stupid or he just isn't enjoying it, he just stops buying it. But he doesn't shit on other people's creations and stuff. Rather, he he applauds people for creating things and stuff. And I think it comes from the fact that he himself is a creator and isn't really a fan of being, shit on for his creations and stuff, because it's like, I worked really hard on this, and some of the other people will try to say, I worked really hard on it. No, you didn't. You fucking photoshopped half of those goddamn pages. Don't lie. But some chick saw this argument going back and forth between the two of us, where I was basically saying the writing is shitty, the art is shitty. I've given up on so many books. This was back in 2017, but at the point I gave up on so many books because the art was bad, because the writing was bad. And some chick comes in as I'm arguing about the writing and the art and the stupid political messages they keep pushing. And she says, oh no, it's so terrible that women are in the comic book industry. I'm like, cunt, have you been paying attention? Women have been in the comic book industry since the 50s. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Well, that's what they do. They get sarcastic. They all talk the same. They're sarcastic all the time. That's all they do. They're either virtue signaling or they're being sarcastic and misrepresenting your view and your point of view. And that's why we have to get these people out of here. I mean, we really do. We have to dispose of them via trebuchet. I've said that on my own channel. We need to fire them to Mars on a trebuchet.
With the giant trebuchet.
Yeah. Trebuchet Alpha. That is what we're building right now in the Andes. And we're going to I have a picture of it. I've got scientists and NASA working on it, but we got to get these people out of here, because enough already. I mean, it's so disingenuous. It's so tiresome talking to SJWs about this. In the meantime, they are ruining the things that you love. They are. It's just undeniable. They intend to. They kill it and they wear it as a skin suit. That's what they do. And it's disgusting. They'll go into your hobby, they gut it, they kill it, and then they wear it like fucking who's that dude from Silence of the Lambs? Jamie Gum?
Buffalo Bill?
Buffalo, yeah. They that like him. They just put it on. They're building a suit. They wear it and they dance around. Ha ha ha! Look at what we did to your hobby. Now we are your hobby. We're pretending to be your hobby now that we destroyed. You don't like it. That's because you're a bigot. You're a Nazi.
People are fucking pathetic. Real quick, we're going to go ahead and acknowledge these super chats we had here. Earlier, we got American Phoenix for $2. Canada sucks. Hashtag kill all moose. I don't think you know how to hashtag American Phoenix, but yeah, that's what he wants to do. And before that, he did American Phoenix, $2. Leaf Chan is innocent and pure, even for a Canadian. Oh, he has a fan. She has more fans. And then on Super Chat, or on Streamlabs, sorry, we have Joseph Kerwin for $4, Canadian funny money. Subscribers don't matter. I'm not interested in money. I don't need no man. Size isn't important. Common lies of the have-nots. This is in regards to when, before you jumped on here, Ethan, some asshole in the fucking chat, who is now threatening me in DMs, by the way. He apparently is going to expose the cunt stream. And I'm just like, oh, okay, you've got nothing on us, but sure, go ahead.
Get exposed, boy.
That's okay.
Yeah, he's going to expose us. Oh, goodness. Everybody's going to see my titties again.
I think we're a little too high on our horses. We're a little too full of ourselves. That's okay. All right, that's fine. Take us down.
You're the same guy who works with John Malin, right?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I don't. Well, he's also Comicsgate. Comicsgate is kind of conservative or moderate right-wing comic book creators who are doing comics that are 100% SJW free, and we're crowdfunding them. My comic book,
though, right?
No, I think it's John Malin that's working on Jawbreakers. That's John Malin.
Yeah, okay, I'm doing the cover to Jawbreakers as a favor. My book is called Cyberfrog.
Yeah.
Okay.
And AP has been absolutely loving the various pictures of Cyberfrog with his face plastered all over it.
it's quite good.
It has been amazing.
I've been away on a trip there for a bit, so I haven't caught up. I could have sworn I saw in one of your streams there some sort of a Cyberfrog toy. Is that like a prototype?
Oh yeah. Well, Cyberfrog's been around since the 90s. I did Cyberfrog when I was a kid. By kid, I mean 22. And then I started working for DC Comics. When I was working on Cyberfrog, we sold the toy rights. We sold the animation rights. We sold the toy rights. Playmates Toys that did the Turtles, Earthworm Jim toys, they bought Cyberfrog. And they had me, yeah, it was great. They did a prototype. I have one of the prototypes on my desk, you know, from Playmates Toys. It was never made. The toy line was never launched because everyone was fired by Japan. It sucked so bad, dude. We had Fox Kids. They were going to air the animation. We had Mainframe Animation. They were doing Beast Wars and Reboot and all. Dan DiDio from DC Comics used to manage Mainframe. I met him. He's like, yeah, we love Cyberfrog here. That's where I met Dan DiDio. He was doing the computer animated CGI, you know, Cyberfrog TV show to be hosted on Fox News or Fox Kids. And the toy line was going to come out from Playmates. We had the Holy Trinity all wrapped up. And then Japan came in and fired everyone at Playmates. They didn't like the what they were doing. And that killed the whole deal. Dead as a doornail. And I remember getting the phone call from the dude from Playmates Toys. I've just been fired. I'm going to go try to work for Hasbro, dude. Keep in touch. I was like, oh, well, you know, I guess I'll have to come up with another plan.
Here in my neck of the woods, which is Canada, we're huge fans of Mainframe Entertainment and all that they've done. I've actually never heard that they were going to make an animated series about Cyberfrog. That's amazing.
1997.
That sounds about right.
It never got out. I mean, it never happened. I saw about 30 seconds of sample animation that was pretty cool. And I think that it was quickly thrown together. I think they put it together over some Beast Wars stuff. Like, I think they used the skeletons from Beast Wars and put Cyberfrog's skin over it because they had Cyberfrog. The camera kind of spiraled above Cyberfrog, and he made a kind of gun with his finger and went, "What's new, pussycat?" at the camera. And I was like, "Holy shit, that looks cool." And then I saw Bumblebee doing the same thing, and I was like, "Fuck," or something. One of the Transformers. But it looked cool.
Do you guys know who owns like the rights to the like the crossover shit that Marvel and DC did? Did they both own them or what?
Amalgam Comics / the crossover miniseries that created Amalgam Comics isn't technically owned by any one company. It's actually, I believe, it is mostly owned by the actual writers and artists for the projects themselves.
Oh.
It's kind of like an independent comics type thing, but because the people were under contract with both Marvel and DC, so it's one of those things where it's like, well, they're not DC, they're not exactly Marvel, but they are still technically using inspired characters based off of their properties, so they can't really. There's no official owner, yet at the same time, there's too many owners.
Nice. I think we need to bring back Bizarnage.
Bizarnage?
Yeah, he's just a cool character. He just looks cool.
Guys, I gotta get back to work. I wanted to pop in. I really, thank you for inviting me on. Appreciate it. I love this. I love being invited onto other people's live streams and stuff, man. You guys are really nice to me.
We love you, Ethan.
If you want to plug or show anything, go ahead and let us know.
Well, I'll do it now. I mean, I'm on Comic Artist Pro Secrets. If you haven't subscribe, check me out, and keep watching the Constream. You guys are doing great work.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Ethan Van Sciver is such a great guy. Wow.
Oh, before you go, quick question. How is the Cyberfrog project coming along?
Oh, no, dude, it's so detailed, but it is so awesome. It is absolutely terrific. I hope you guys got in and got a copy. I think it's gonna be the best book. I'm not gonna be that arrogant. It's gonna be good.
Well, either way, I'm looking forward to it. For anyone who didn't get in, will there be an opportunity to grab a copy, like an online store?
Well, no. But what I'm going to do is when I do Cyberfrog 2, which is going to be called Wrecked Planet, I'm going to make it possible. There's going to be a tier. I'm going to overprint issue 1, so I'll have crates of them sitting here in the corner of my office. And then when issue 2 comes out, you'll be able to. There'll be a tier that you can order both of them. So you can get caught up and get both books. And I think that's the best solution because I want to keep them limited. You only should be able to get them through Indiegogo. I don't want to distribute them in any other way. So that's the best way to kind of protect everyone's investment going forward and let everyone, be on top of the story.
Fantastic. Look forward to it.
Awesome.
Cool, guys. All right. Thanks a lot. I'll see you again later.
Yeah. Good luck with working.
Bye, Ethan Van Sciver. You have a wonderful night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, what a great guy.
Oh,
That was fucking awesome. I was not sure I was going to be able to pull it off, but there it was.
Well,
Somehow I pulled it off.
you have the magic touch. He
I don't
wouldn't
know.
come- he wouldn't come on.
Talk to a human being.
He wouldn't come on the stream for me. So
I wish I could have spoken more, but there was some fighting going on in real life. I had
No
to mute.
worries. No worries.
There was some
But yeah,
fighting going on.
I'm still clearly being threatened by Sir Adamantine in the fucking DMs. He actually was trying to talk to Schmeckel at the same time, which is very fucking weird because it's a DM
Can he
between
stop
him
being a
and me.
fag? Hang on. Can he stop being a fucking faggot and just tell me what his fucking problem is with?
I don't
specifically with. I don't care what his problem is with you guys. Specifically with me, I asked him the other day, and he's too much of a fucking faggot to tell me. I'm not sure if it's because I make fun of Foster, or what. Because he just fucking, whenever you talk to him on a stream, all he does is call me a fucking slime ball.
He legitimately wants to suck Foster's dick, like, because he's gay. Or I said someone made a remark about him, asking what Foster's dick tastes like or whatever, and he said like something along the lines of "I wish I knew." So he wants to suck Foster's dick. So
that's really gay.
We had
that's really gay.
We had a $5 super chat from The Guardian earlier. They butchered Squirrel Girl's face. The characters are not their creation. They're allowed to continue the stories involving them, but they kill them. I think he meant for me to read that while Ethan was still on. I do apologize, Guardian, if that was the case.
Poor bastard.
Yeah. Next time we have Brett, Ethan, or John on, I don't know. Maybe I'll toss you the link. I don't know if we can actually communicate through Twitter via DMs. If you're
John's usually really good about answering his DMs. He might actually still be up.
I meant the Guardian in case he had some questions because it seems he's a bit of a nerd and would probably like to talk to you guys.
Nerd.
He and I legitimately keep having Dragon Ball fucking arguments, but he's not.
Bro, I just want to have a stream one day, and I've asked Tunk and I've asked Failure this like 100 times. And we keep never getting to do it because something comes up. I want to have like a group of people on just talking about wrestling or MMA. That's all I want. That's all I want in my life. Then I'll fucking quit YouTube or something. I don't know. Probably won't quit YouTube. That's all.
Please don't quit YouTube, Pod.
Pod, try to hit up both Failure and Tonka this Saturday or Sunday. I don't think they have much going on, but at the very least, I think Tonka will be doing an MMA stream on the weekends with other people.
I think he does it like Saturday at like 9. I'm not sure if it's AM or PM though.
I think it's PM because I was trying to get him onto just hit him up and he'll probably he'll let you know what channel it's on. And if you want to do a fucking MMA thing with Tonka and Failure, I'm pretty sure they might not have a problem.
I went through tonight. And I was like watching like old shit from like the 2008 era of like the golden age of UFC. I was just like, wow, I forget a lot of this stuff by not talking about it.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. One of the other reasons why I did want to bring on Ethan Van Skyvert and talk about comic books and all that stuff, I wonder if Samaj is having a bit of a nerdy panic attack. Now that I think about it, because he muted himself and walked away for a minute. But basically, one of the reasons why is because earlier this year, Ethan Van Skyver, as he was talking about the Star Wars thing, MundaneMatt, a guy who has been actually trying to say good things and praise the Star Wars fucking movies because I think, and I suspect, either he's one of the bad Star Wars fans who basically will just love it because it says Star Wars. The kind of guy that would actually own the Star Wars holiday special and think it's one of the greatest things to have ever existed and covets it and loves it and stuff like that. Whereas the rest of us would set that motherfucker on fire.
Why did you have to remind everybody about the holiday special, Brockus?
No, don't remind them. Don't bring up that evil. God damn you.
Brockus?
No more.
It's horrible.
Suffer. Fucking suffer.
So like that's the kind of I think either that's the kind of fan that MundaneMatt is, or he's a fake fan. And now hear me out. He's a fake fan because he doesn't actually understand Star Wars. He just knows that it's popular, And so he keeps praising Star Wars and saying it's good, but he's never really watched the original trilogy. Or maybe he did watch the original trilogy and didn't get it, because obviously these new movies, they're fucking stupendous. They're fantastic. They're great. I liked them. They were wonderful. He also liked fucking Ready Player One, by the way. Trash movie.
Ew.
That movie sucked. And so fucking, like, I don't know. Matt doesn't seem to be the kind of guy that you should ever watch one of his movie reviews, because it's all going to be Matt positivity. Thumbs up. These were great movies. Please send me a paycheck. That might be the reason. He might just be looking for a fucking paycheck. And, I don't necessarily blame him, but at the same time, I'm not going to fucking sell my soul for a paycheck. If Disney offered me money to basically, just all I had to do was chill and talk about how great Star Wars was, I'd tell them to go fuck themselves, because I will only praise the original trilogy and maybe a little bit of the prequels.
What the fuck?
Maybe a little bit of the prequels.
What
Just
the
'cause
fuck?
in comparison to what we now have.
Brockus, no.
What?
Stop.
What? What? What?
Stop.
What?
Just
Look,
stop.
in comparison to
No, just stop.
7, 8,
It's no
Solo.
good. It's no good.
Dude, you want Jar Jar Binks to make a comeback. You
I
want
don't.
Rose
I
Tico to
fucking
die.
hate Jar
You
Jar
want
Binks
Jar Jar
so
Binks to make a
goddamn
comeback.
much. I fucking hate him. I hate Jar Jar Binks. He's the worst
I
part.
despise Jar
He's
Jar
the
Binks
worst.
too. You want him to come back to get rid of Rose Tico. You want Rose to die. And you want her to be replaced by Jar Jar. That's what you want, Pod.
I'll tell you what I really want. I just want a goddamn movie that's not terrible. I just want one. I don't care what the messages are, as long as it's not a bad movie. I don't care. They can tell me to go Heil Hitler for all I care. I just want a good movie, please. Just one. Okay, I guess I'm here by myself.
No, I'm sorry. I was reading. Sir Adamantine he's really being fucking amazing right now. Oh my god. I'm not going to read the DMs, nor am I going to actually show any screenshots, because I'm not the kind of person that's really going to do shit like that. I think I've done it a few times in the past, and I didn't feel good doing it, so I'm
What
not
a dirty bastard you are. How dare you?
Yeah, the private DMs, the private conversations between us, if I absolutely have to, I will show, because of the relevancy to Schmeckel and the rest of the hosts of Kunstream, simply because he is threatening the Kunstream as a whole, specifically because of me.
I'm careful, he might talk to Mickey Mouse, and then you'll all get banned from Hollywood.
Yeah. Well, that funny enough, that's apparently the goddamn the actual specific. That's partly what he is alluding to.
I'm sorry. I just don't
insulting.
understand the point of the man who's like, oh, I don't care about subs. I don't care about all this stuff. But I know people, goddammit, and I'll get you blacklisted. It's like, what? Okay. Makes
No.
sense.
Is Sir Adamantine fucking Burning Man or whatever?
Well, the funny thing is, he's like,
Burnside?
oh, no, he's not Burnside. He's just a fucking autist. I mean, all three of them are retarded, but I don't know, man. He's a weird one. He doesn't tell you what his fucking issue is. But here's the problem I have. He's like acting like people. Like, he was talking to me in this other fucking stream we did like a little bit ago about this whole drama with Scooby and them. And he was like, you're just doing this for attention. I was like, motherfucker, if I wanted attention, I'd go and get one of my fucking several friends who actually likes me, instead of coming on here with your autistic asses. Like, this does not benefit me in any way, like, at all. It's just stupidity at this point. But what do I know? I'm a shill, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck his goddamn problem is. The dude is just he thinks that I'm legitimately gonna be fucking fired because I chewed him out, and he's going to this Saturday expose the cunt stream. Well, here's the funny thing. Go right ahead and expose us, because I am pretty sure you have next to fucking nothing, if not nothing, to actually expose us.
He said you guys were friends and that you turned against him, Brockus.
Really?
We were friends, Brockus. We were friends.
Wait,
I gave you friends failure.
I give you.
I don't
friends
remember
failure.
actually. You need to stop, Leaf. That picture is not canon. How dare you?
Oh
I
no.
don't know what you're talking
She
about.
went back to her gay face.
You know
Oh,
exactly
no.
what I'm talking about. But no, like
What you're talking about, Brockus.
I don't. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't remember being Sir Adamantine's friend. Like legitimately, I don't remember actually being his friend or anything like that. I do kind of remember talking to him on stream, well, not on streams, but chatting with him in streams, in the chat specifically, or
Internet
tweeting
friends.
around with him and stuff like that. We follow the same people, so it was inevitable and shit like that. But at the same time, I don't really recall being legitimate friends with Sir Adamantine. I can call Samaj my friend. Samaj and I fucking are co-hosts on a goddamn channel. I run the fucking shows when Schmeckel is not here, so Samaj and I have actually talked at great lengths on many, many subjects and shit. I can call Schmeckel a friend of mine because he and I actually chat on air, off air, in DMs, on Twitter, all that stuff. I can call a lot of people my friends. Sir Adamantine was not necessarily one of those people. I never really saw Sir Adamantine as an actual friend. An acquaintance, an associate, a fellow fan, call it what you will. But I don't talk to the dude on a regular.
Well, I've talked with Sir Adamantine. I believe he's been on the stream a couple different times, and we've talked in other streams and here and there. Always relatively pleasant. Never anything bad or anything like that. So, I mean, I don't have anything against the guy. This whole thing that's being brought up, I mean, this is all new to me. So, I mean, again, it would help if he would come on the stream and make his case. But
No, that would be too simple so much. See, you have to drag out everything on the internet. Otherwise, there's lots of problems.
He has to. He doesn't care about subs, but he keeps pushing the bullshit drama because somehow that's not going to get relevancy or subs or eyes on his projects or anything. Real quick, $2 from American Phoenix. Brockus, describe the holiday special for Will.
No, don't.
I will say this much.
Don't.
Your eyes will be on fire if you attempt to watch it. Don't. Just burn it. Burn the damn thing.
Just don't do it, mate.
I'm not going to describe anything.
Just don't do it.
I'm sorry, I American Phoenix, I understand that you did pay money, pay $2 to tell me to describe it to Will. I will not subject him to something as horrible, okay? You can pay me a lot of money, and I'm not going to just torture people like that. Now, if you give me an additional $5, I might have to. I'm kidding. No, I'm just.
Give him a good old, pop a little finger up his butthole. He'll thank you.
He retracted it, but he said, "Brockus, dance you whore." Oh, that's too good. We have a Magog in the chat. Magog, you missed Ethan Van Skyver Kuvara for $2. Wookie growl rar. I'm not gonna actually do the rar.
Please, no rar ever again, please. Please.
I am a bit of a cheap whore.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Rar. Ew. That just makes me feel gross.
It was very gay. Anyways.
How much later are we going on?
Oh, well, we usually go until about 20. About 20 minutes from now. We're probably gonna shut it down. Smash, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Did you have a freak out nerdgasm when you were muted?
No. Truth be told, like I said, I've been at my desk all freaking day. I realized before he came on the stream, Ethan, that I could smell myself, and I was quite offended by my own odors, but I couldn't leave because Ethan was here. I literally stopped to have a shower, but I may have to go back and have another shower because
what the fuck?
I may have to go back and have another shower because I checked my Twitter. And I think Leaf has some explaining to do.
Wait, what happened?
It's that damn picture. It's non-canon. How dare you, Leaf?
If you can't see it, but AirPod, I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, what is it? Hang on, let me look.
All right, Brockus should be. Leaf has disappeared. She needs to. Just when I was just going to hold her to her feet to the fire and say, "You're going to have to explain this." All right.
Also, I just want to point out that he did make me the man in this relationship, so I'm starting to come around to Bromage. Just saying.
You're not. You're gonna stop. You're gonna shut the hell up.
It's not a thing. Stop making it a thing.
It's not a thing.
Bromage is not canon. Don't you guys dare say that it is.
How many? Oh, we only got 4 likes on that one. Okay.
Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ! Fucking Bromage. Oh God. That's gross.
Like I said, Leaf. Oh my God, Leaf. How dare you? How dare you?
It is not a thing, Leaf. How dare you?
She didn't do nothing, man.
I don't know who Surfer Cat is, but they're just in all caps. I'm not screaming.
I'm not screaming. You're screaming.
Oh dear God!
I would rather deal with Brockus Daddy than Bromage.
Bromage.
Because at least with Brockus Daddy, I could kind of explain I might have some strange kinks, and it's none of your fucking business.
That's more than I need to know about you, Brockus.
I don't actually have those kinks, but it's explainable. Bromage is not explainable.
Yeah, Bromage is not a. It's not a thing. I don't know, but I don't know. I think honestly, I think she's just doing it on purpose because secretly, I think she wants what I did to Aiden.
Oh God! Please never do that again.
What? Are you talking about this?
No, God.
What's wrong?
Oh, you.
There's nothing wrong with it. You know what you have to now do, right? Right, Samash?
What's that?
You did warn her.
I warned her. I warned her.
Been warned, Bucko.
And I just checked the Twitter notifications to see if she finally responded. She hasn't done it yet. And anyone else who's watching her, I want Aiden to know this. All right, she needs to know you don't cross me. I'm a man of my word. You don't cross me.
Don't cross me, Bucko. Wait, what did she do? I didn't understand what.
She wouldn't stop playing the ukulele, and Samaj told her at one point, "If you keep playing that fucking ukulele,
when was she playing the ukulele? What was
last night?"
On last night's stream, she came on and she was drunk and she kept doing that. And I told her, if you don't stop, I'm gonna lewd you.
At least she didn't fall asleep on your stream like she did on Leaf's birthday stream last year.
Joseph Kerwin for another $4 Canadian funny money. Holiday special. Only place you can see an elderly Wookiee orgasm watching VR porn. Damn it. I was trying not to think about it. Okay, Joseph, son of a bitch. Why would you do that to us? Why would you torture us so goddamn much? All right, well, yeah, that's a thing. That's a legitimate thing in the holiday special.
Oh my God!
There you go, Will. You've been tainted for the rest of your existence.
Don't look.
Look at the lewd. Just look at the lewd. You'll be fine.
Sorry, my bad. I didn't know you were so okay.
No. You know, it was on. It's still on the screen for the time that I was telling him. You look at the lewd.
Oh God, no.
That scene is cinema classic. No, it is not, Joseph Kerwin, you sick bastard.
Joseph, stop that right now. You stop. You stop these lies.
It is extremely hard to actually find a link to that movie, Will, on our list. But you might want to try your luck on various different free websites.
And JonTron has a very shortened version of it. It's because they destroyed every fucking copy of it because it was that fucking bad.
George Lucas legitimately hated the holiday special so fucking much that he actually went on a cross-country fucking campaign to find every copy and destroy it. I think he was even willing to buy back copies from people just so he could destroy it, but he didn't get them all. there are still some copies out there, just kind of existing.
I could just see an angry George Lucas going cross country, just trying to. I'm gonna find it. Yeah.
I need you to give me back that VHS tape. No, it's not. There's nothing really wrong, except everything about that tape I need to destroy for the good of humanity. But I want to address Fad. You haven't been looted by Samaj because you don't come on the cunt stream very often, and also you have not done anything to get Samaj's anger. You have not gotten the ire of Samaj. How dare you do something? I'm going to elude you now.
Yeah, I only do it to the women who come on the stream. Anon has ticked me off a few times. That's why she keeps coming on. Of course, she's one of the women who repeatedly keep coming on to the stream and ends up having that happen. Other women just come on. They're just too nice to me. I'm not saying you have to be mean to me to get something out of me. I mean, but if I feel like it, I'll turn you into a bloody waifu. I wonder if that's why Leaf disappeared.
Leaf probably disappeared because of connection issues, along with the fact that she does stream on her phone, and sometimes they're not the most reliable.
Yeah, trust me, that's what I'm doing right now, man.
Oh, fair enough.
Very unreliable.
This was actually far more tame than I was thinking it was going to be. I think it's because I kept getting sideswiped, and I released all my anger out on Soretta Mantine instead of MundaneMatt. But believe me, I'm still pretty pissed off at MundaneMatt. He went after Ethan for trash talking Star Wars, his coveted preciouses. He actually picked a fight with Ethan Van Sciver. Funny enough, Ethan did. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to see a pattern here. I think Ethan is the fucking prophet. He predicted the wrestling thing a year ago. He said the last fight MundaneMatt's ever going to pick is with him and his group. Look what's happening to Matt right now. Kind of giving us the impression that maybe Matt's never going to pick a fight with somebody ever again. Holy shit. It's just Ethan knows the way.
He knows the way.
I have
He knows the
returned.
way. You have returned because you know the way.
But no, I thought my phone broke because my phone just like froze. Google Hangouts made it freeze, and I couldn't even like restart it at first. And then I just let my phone completely die, and then I restarted it after that happened, obviously, and now I am here again.
No problem. It's good to have you back.
I cannot be looted.
You will
That
be
is not
looted.
going to happen.
You're saying no, and no is the magic word to be looted.
That's
Sweetheart.
not going to happen. You cannot lewd me. I'm the
Can and
innocent
will.
pure thief. You can't lewd something that is pure and innocent. That
Can
doesn't
and
work.
will.
Then can I ask you this? What punishment is required for something like this? You fucking called upon my ire. What is to be done? How am I to recover from this? Exactly. If you're gonna drag my image through the mud like this, you better believe I'm gonna drag you through some. In fact, mud might be the theme.
Oh god. Oh
Fromage is a
no.
When you stop denying that fromage is a thing, those images probably will stop happening. Maybe. Or maybe they'll happen more. You'll never know. But fromage is a thing, and you have to accept it.
Oof.
Well, I guess, if you're not going to stop, well, then I guess I'm going to have to give Shadman a run for his money.
That's not going to happen.
You can't stop me. I couldn't stop you from doing this. You can't stop me from what I'm doing.
You're not going to loot me.
I hope you sleep well. Have a
It'll
great.
be
Hope
very,
you're well.
night for Samaj yet again.
I hope
Sure.
you have a wonderful rest. I hope you're gonna do quite well. When you get up in the morning, you have your morning tea or coffee or whatnot. I hope you'll see nothing but wonderful things in your Twitter feed.
That's not going to happen.
Jesus Christ.
You
This
know,
is-
you're just encouraging the fromage thing by showing the tweet to everybody watching, right?
Oh no! I'm showing the justification for what will happen. All right.
It's not gonna happen.
I have been justified today.
What? Every time
You've
he
threatened
loots
it,
somebody,
I have been vindicated. I'm the vindicated.
yes, you vindicated him. Oh, we got a $10 super chat from American Phoenix. Brockus' lover has, oh my god, humor. He just giggles at the rumors, knows everybody's getting looted. Should have come out sooner. If Schmeckel ever did speak, he's the cricket's mouthpiece.
Oh, he's doing the thing with that
Oh!
take me to church. He's doing the thing with take me
Gotcha.
to church. I get
Now
it. I get the joke, me. It's pretty funny.
Son of
I
a
like
bitch, American Phoenix. Okay, that's I'm not gonna lie. That's
Good
very
job,
clever.
Phoenix.
Let me
Proud of you.
take these lyrics and actually put them in the Cunstream chat in DMs on Twitter and shit, and then I'm gonna see if we can't maybe do something with this. Like, dude, if you can actually put together a legit music video, I will fucking play it on the Cunstream at some point.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Samaj has threatened to lead me so many times that every time he says it, I just believe him less and less. So it's not gonna happen.
Oh my god. Okay, Samaj, no, she's testing you. She's now testing you. You officially have to fucking do it. There's no questions anymore.
Oh, that was already decided when she posted this image. All right, it would have been okay if she said, "Look, I'm just having fun. It's okay. I'm sorry." Yeah. No. She stands by what she says, and I'm going to stand by mine.
You lewd the fuck out of her. We might have to add a 5th T-shirt to the Cutstream host lewd shirts.
Oh God!
We might have to add a 5th one just for the fucking lols, just because, Anon has this idea to have a shirt that says "I said no," and it's 4 different shirts: one for Schmeckel, one for her, one for Samaj, and one for me, and it's our avatars looted by Samaj.
Oh God!
See, I have a hard time looting dudes, so I don't know.
You better make me pretty, you motherfucker. I want to be the prettiest girl on the chit.
Pay me
I
back
mean,
one
I
of your
just
girls,
want to.
please.
Brockus is
Badly.
making Samaj canon, so
Woman, you will shut it.
I'm gonna go make another picture now.
Oh my god, it sounds like she likes the idea of being looted at this point.
I think she does.
Like the idea that it bothers you so much. I will.
Oh my god.
Canon. It's gonna happen.
Joseph Kerwin for 3 Canadian funny money from Streamlabs. We demand elderly Wookiee lewds. No, don't make Samaj do it.
Elderly Wookiee lewds? Are you fucking what?
He wants the dudes.
We just had a very respectable person of the comic book industry come on the stream, and look what I'm forced to do. I can never show my face again.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? They embarrassed the shit out of me when John was on again. This chat is ruthless sometimes. Sons of bitches.
God damn.
Oh man. Leaf, by the way, you are gonna get so fucking looted. In fact, actually, Samaj, I think you should loot her 4 fucking times. 1 for each member of the not 4 specifically, but the count of the amount of co-hosts, the main co-host for Cunstream.
See, she's a little fortunate right now because pretty soon I have to hit on the road to take care of things, so I might not be able to do stuff. But I'm gonna do
exactly my point.
Wow, hold on a second. You don't get off the hook. All right, things are going to happen.
Here's my suggestion then. Okay, so you're going to be hitting the road pretty soon. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you take a pit stop, I'm not suggesting that you bring your tablet with you to do this, but bring a pad of paper. Draw out some ideas. Draw out some concepts. They don't have to be super detailed. They're just ideas that you want to do, like maybe some positions or perhaps look up inspirational pictures that you could use later on for the lewds, and then when you come back, loot the fuck out of her.
We'll see what happens.
See, he makes the threats and and that's why I know I can get away with it because they're just empty threats.
They're not empty.
I don't know. Should we get Miss Anon on here? We should
cannot
ask her.
be-
Fuck no, she's the
Gonna
worst.
happen.
We could ask her if they were empty threats, or maybe
God.
we'll bring Aiden back on once she sees the picture. Ask her if that was an empty threat.
No, God, don't. No.
Pod. You're gonna stop right there. I'm gonna do whatever the bloody hell I'm gonna want to do. Otherwise, I'll loot the fuck out of you.
And do it then, you fucking cuck.
No, I'm not.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought, cuck
Hey,
boy. You ain't gonna do shit to me, boy.
Well, I don't want to.
You're big gay. You can't do nothing to me.
Wouldn't it be the opposite? Never mind.
You can't do nothing to me. I'm invincible.
What are you playing right now?
What am I playing? How did you know I'm playing something?
It doesn't matter if you looted, ate it in one night, Will. It's not going to happen.
Wait a second. Tonight is Thursday, isn't it? Why did I think it was Friday?
I don't know.
Technically, it is Friday now.
Well, it is for you guys. For those of you on the East Coast, and in
Central.
It's also Central.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't live on no gay ass East Coast. Miss me
Oh,
with that gay shit.
East Coast. I live in the middle west, the Midwest, because
It's not the Midwest either, Cook. But
Actually,
try again.
No.
No, it's not. It's not.
If it's not the East
It's not
Coast,
even close.
if it's not the East Coast or the fucking West Coast, it is the Midwest.
No, it's not. It's the South.
Where in the
No.
South, huh? West Virginia,
Kentucky.
Georgia. Oh yeah, that's right. You do live in Kentucky. Yeah, no, that's not the Midwest.
Almost heaven.
That's you live
West
in the
Virginia.
Bible Belt, you son of a bitch. You live in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
The fried chicken down there, is it actually fucking amazing?
Pardon me, what?
The fried chicken where you're at, is it
Yeah.
actually fucking amazing?
Yeah,
I don't mean KFC. I mean like if you go to some mom pop shop, fried chicken's gonna fucking
you're talking
taste
like soul food. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like everywhere's yeah. Most of the food's really good. We don't eat just like fried chicken though. There's like other stuff.
Yeah, but KFC is
Green
Kentucky
beans,
Fried Chicken.
biscuits and gravy.
Fucking...
Like sausage and biscuits.
I got you.
What's that shit that you guys eat up in the north? Fucking chipped beef or whatever the fuck. Yeah, that doesn't exist down here. Shit's
What?
gay. Was it corn beef hash or whatever? What's it called?
Oh, I eat that shit. That shit is delicious. Don't you fucking
That
diss
shit
on
is
corned
gross.
beef hash.
I went to the army.
you.
I never even heard of that. I went to fucking basic training, right? I never heard of this shit. Fucking looked at this stuff, and I was just like, what the fuck is this? It's like, this is not my normal breakfast food. I tried it, and I was like, oh, this tastes like booty hole. Why? Why does it taste like
me
booty hole?
IRL, bro. We're doing
Okay.
this. I will fuck you up.
All right, then.
Oh, God, you're not supposed to actually agree to it. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, but how did... Oh, God. Oh,
How dare you,
jeez.
you YouTube hoe?
YouTube.
I don't know how this works anymore.
I think we've been going for. I think we've been going for quite a while there. Do we want to?
I raged a lot, so I'm drained. I'm a bit drained.
I think you might be a bit drained. I mean, well, also, I mean, Sir Amantine didn't come on to defend himself. Not that he didn't get the opportunity.
Because he's a pussy.
And all the other kind of stuff happened. But I mean, I think we had a relatively good stream.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, I was originally
Fuck
gonna
no.
rant and rage on MundaneMatt some more because
You can do that
fuck,
now. Brockus.
stupid shit is stupid shit. Another thing I want to point out actually about MundaneMatt, the Wozley shit. Was fucking.
Oh, you saw that?
Yes. What the fuck was?
I'm
What
not
is
surprised
wrong with
considering this is the same man who defended Kraut and T's actions. Are you really that surprised?
You know what? Now that I think about it, no, I'm not. Because when I originally heard about Woz defending Kraut, it wasn't so much that he was defending Kraut. It was defending himself for being in the server and shit. I didn't think much of it. It wasn't until months later that somebody eventually showed me Woz actually defending Kraut. And I was just like, oh, fucking hell, of course, Woz, you god damn it.
Woz isn't a very genuine person, to be honest. Like, I like watched like one of his videos or whatever, and I was like, okay, yeah, he's. I like followed him. I was just like, yeah, he might be interesting to have on the podcast sometime. And the next thing I heard from him was just like it was him on the Discord server, like the whole shit with Kraut, obviously, and like ever since then he's been nothing but a fucking headache for everybody who, wants truth or anything in this situations like this, because it's just like he'll defend whoever the fuck the piece of shit is, and he'll act like a hate mob's coming after these fucking people, but he doesn't say anything about like, oh, I don't know, the horrible stupid shit that they do on like a daily basis that led to this whole fucking hate mob coming after him. It's like, oh no, it's all your fault. You're the reason why he did these things. It's like, are you fucking autistic? Is this how this works now? Someone does something shitty and it's everyone else's fault except for theirs. This is the height of current year. Nice.
Yeah. The height of current year apparently. Oh my god. You need to stop. This is not canon.
What's canon? What?
Fair.
Yeah, no, you need to double
I
ace loot the
I
shit
want
out of
everybody
Big
in
Mouth.
chat to make your own Bromage memes and go to Twitter and
Take
post
them
them
to Twitter.
with hashtag Bromage. We can totally make it a thing.
I think
I ship that.
I think we all fully understand that any action is justified at this point, at least on the retaliational aspects. This isn't a threat. This is a, you know what's coming.
It's a goddamn promise. Dude, I went to Olive Garden the other day, and there was like this old man, right? Let's check it. Me and my buddy went out to eat. The fucking old man comes, and he's like with his I guess it's like his daughter and his wife. And his daughter's like in her. This guy's like really old. Like he's in his 80s or some shit. And he's sitting there, right? And he's talking to the waitress. And me and my buddy had just sat down, like we were about to eat. And all of a sudden we just hear, God damn it! It's just like, we look over at this guy. And apparently he's been arguing with his wife and his child for like the last little bit about he wants a martini, but he's got to get on what's it called, on a flight to leave there because he's not from around here. So he gets in this argument like in front of everybody in this restaurant, starts screaming and yelling at his wife and his daughter because they won't let him have a drink, and all he just keeps saying, God damn it, God damn it. And me and my fucking friend start just dying. And he looks over at us. He's like, "What the hell's so funny?" We just fucking lose it. This dude was he was ridiculous. I love old people. They're stupid.
You say that now. Wait till you are an old person.
Well, I'm definitely gonna be stupid.
I think, yeah, I was going to say, I think because you hate old people and how stupid they are, you're going to be like that guy that as soon as old age hit you, it was like a ton of bricks. And so dementia is a motherfucker for you.
Oh,
You
yeah,
just sit there.
I'll probably have like cancer, dementia, and like all
I'm
these.
pretty sure I shit myself.
I shit myself, son. I need you to come over here and check it out for me.
Reach your hand into my pants and tell me if I shit myself.
I've got candy. You want some candy, sonny?
I have some pudding. It's in my crotch now.
Pudding pops.
God damn it.
Who put the loud music on? No one. I just opened the window. Turn it off.
Do you think if you're an old man and you realize you're going to be one of those crazy old guys and you're going to be bitching about nothing, you think the moment you realize that you become that kind of a guy is the moment you realize, I can die now? This is the circle of life. The pinnacle of your life right now. No.
What the fuck is it? Okay. So apathetic ranter is he responded to you some saying you need to get to work, and it's a girl frantically coloring. She's not even looking at the page. She's just like fucking going to town with that blue crayon with a smile on her face like, I'm going to do some shit.
Hold on a second.
Nice.
I'm actually being told that I got to keep the stream going.
Why is that?
Because certain someone might actually want to jump on and say some shit to people. It's in my crotch.
Is there certain adamantine?
No, it is not.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
that
expected
would
too
actually
much.
be amazing.
I expected too much of the cucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I'm guessing that after threatening the living shit out of me, he decided to fucking go to Schmeckel directly and is probably threatening.
Schmeckel, your man made fun of me. Ew.
That's kind of what he was fucking saying in DMs with me. It's like, I'm done with your minion. It's like,
I'm done with your minions, boy.
So, well, hold on a second. We get Schmeckel coming on.
We might. So we're gonna keep it live a little bit longer. Fucking, what else was I gonna fucking tackle?
You're big gay. Is that what you're gonna say?
I'm not gay, Pod. I will fight you. I will fight you IRL. We're gonna do this. Oil wrestling, you and I. You gotta give me some time because I'm about to go next week. I'm having surgery, and so I need time for the surgery and to
Hey, what'd
heal.
you do to your fucking arm, you big galoot? What the fuck did you do, man?
I blew my shoulder. I actually tore my rotator cuff, and then I kept working
What,
on
did you
it.
jack off too hard?
No, I do manual labor at my warehouse.
You do what?
Manual labor. I make box walls. Basically, I fill entire trucks with products of boxes of product and all that shit.
Box ducks.
Eventually, they fucking they have to be shipped out and stuff. And when I started, it was very high paced, and there was a lot of heavy shit being shipped out that particular year. And so I guess I fucked my shoulder up within the year that I actually had started working there, and I just kept working on it. It wasn't a problem, but when it became a problem, I reported it, and I didn't know what was going on, but eventually I got an MRI, and it showed that there was damage. And so the specialist has basically said that, well, you tore your rotator cuff and have most likely worn your collarbone down. So there's a chance that I might have about a half an inch to an inch worth of my collarbone sawed off as well.
Oh, yeah. That's what I like to hear, buddy. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff, man.
Exactly, yeah. It's all kinds of gore fest shit.
Oh, yeah, boy. Oh, yeah.
Touch my ding dong! I don't know why I said that. Now it's going to get taken out of fucking place. Somebody's in the chat who's going to fucking take it out of goddamn context. Bunty calling. Oh! We do not have, unfortunately, Joseph Kerwin, we do have the ability to actually play it on the cunt stream. The problem is I'm going to be the only one actually able to hear what Bunty has to say. But
what did Bunty have to say about what?
Apparently, the people that have fucking the people that have been going at MundaneMatt, he's calling them rats because they're the IBS people. They're the blood sports people.
Wait, did he do this video tonight, or was this the thing from earlier?
It was the thing from earlier on Twitter. It was the video was a Twitter video.
That wasn't really anything though. Like he was just like, and here's the thing, right? It's like he's not in this fucking thing. That's I don't understand why everyone keeps dragging him up. People are talking about him. He's gonna say something back. That's just how he is, you know. I've known the guy for quite a bit. You know, he's not a bad person. He's just, to be quite frank, I think a lot of people are getting sick of just like every other fucking second people are just doing something dumb and they got to get called out for it. I think he just doesn't want to have to call out Matt because he's kind of friends with him. To be fair, now I'm not gonna say that his actions are great because I told him the other day I think he should have said something more to Matt, but to be honest, like he said on his stream, like on Twitch, he was just like, "Oh yeah, Matt's a piece of shit for what he did." Like that's actually what he said, like verbatim. But I don't know, man. He's not me, I'm not him. He does him, I do me.
I would love to get him on at some point so he can actually clear things up, but you know.
Yeah, I think he's asleep right now. But if we would have done this earlier, like brought that up, like I probably could have tried to get him on. I don't think he wants to talk about this shit. To be honest, man, like that's what Failure and Tonka were kind of talking about it earlier today, and I got kind of pissed off because of the video he posted the other day, and I talked to him about it, and I was just like, dude, that's not the greatest look for you at this moment, And he's like, yeah, I understand, man. It's just like I think he's just sick of it. I think everybody's getting sick of it. Not IBS. Don't get me on. I love IBS. It's fun. It's a good thing. It's a good time. But the whole thing with like every 10 seconds somebody's doing something else shitty to somebody. Like Matt did. Like I think people just get sick of it and they don't want to have to deal with it anymore. Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
I don't know, man. Like, it's just.
Go on.
One of the problems I've been having with some people on YouTube and on Twitter and stuff like that is because they are friends with Matt, they don't want to call Matt out on his shit. Because they are friends with specific person, suddenly what they did is not actually a violation. It's not a fucking problem. We don't dox. We don't false flag. We don't fuck with people's money like this. Shit like that. That's not what we are supposed to do. That's not what the skeptic community was supposed to be about. That's not what IBS has ever been about. That's not what anyone who has ever been affiliated with these various circles of YouTubers and streamers and shit like that. That's the stuff that we complained about. That's the stuff that we don't like. The shit that Christy Winters will pull with her fucking constant hatred of Sargon and Bering and basically having Sargon removed from Twitter as much as she can, having Bering removed from Twitter as much as she can, having them fucking, deplatformed on YouTube if she can, going on the campaigns that she's had to try to actually get money-making fucking program, like Maker Support. She went to Maker Support to try and actually get fucking Bering taken off, which was complete bullshit, which, by the way, they would have never done in the first place because Bering is one of those people that actually jumped to Maker Support almost immediately after it came to be rather than Patreon. And he actually, that's pretty nice because he gets quite a bit of money. I wouldn't say a fuckload. I'm not saying he would make PewDiePie money, but he does make a good amount. So, like, they would never allow somebody with his amount of traction and shit like that to fucking just be taken away and stuff. They just simply nicely said, like, okay, Christy, we're going to take what you say into consideration. But secretly, they're like, fuck that bitch. But that's not what any of us have been about. And that's one of the things that Matt would consistently say is he doesn't false flag people. Then we find out he does. He flagged people down because they were being mean to him. And like when I find out that Bunty is staying silent about it, when Waz is defending his shitty behavior and invalidating somebody like Sinatra simply because Sinatra's affiliated with Tonka and Failure, it's fucking ridiculous. It's disgusting. What other conclusion are we to come to other than, well, it's okay if we do it, but not when you do it. That's essentially what they're doing now.
I understand 100%, man. That's like I said, I'm not Bunty. I'm not saying that he's 100% in the right or the wrong here. I told him the other day, as I said, like, I think you should be talking more about this. I think you should be saying something. But you got to understand too, is like he's actually not a quote unquote skeptic. He's in the commentary community. It's a completely separate community from us.
I understand the commentary community is different than us, but it's not that different.
Yeah. Now, while I understand where you're coming from, though, is the fact that he should be calling out his friend, which I think what's getting him so up in arms about this whole thing too is like every single time that something happens with anybody he's affiliated with, like Kilroy, or he was in that Crown T server, or he doesn't even have to be like doing something. He always gets his fucking name dragged in this shit, and it's not really fair to him,
Well, I think the reason why is because of the fact that he actually was friends and he chatted with a lot of the content creators and the streamers that actually did go to VidCon last year, and you know, he went this year, and he went to Kilroy and stuff. And he's somebody that a lot of people have really enjoyed. And let's be honest, him versus Tariq Nasheed was one of the best things for a few months. It was just fantastic because Tariq would say awful, horrible, heinous shit, and there's Bunty basically just mocking the fuck out of him. It was fucking fantastic. So I think that's the reason why people would actually, you know, come to the conclusion eventually. But at the same time, yeah, you don't fucking include Bunty just because he's affiliated with some people that are affiliated with fucking MundaneMatt. Don't fucking go to Bunty. Don't go to Magog with this shit because Magog is actually friends with MundaneMatt. But like, if Magog will handle his shit on his own, don't fucking go.
That's
like,
what I don't understand. It's like
that.
it's different for everybody. That's what I think pisses him and somewhat me as well off, is because it's like, you know, it'll be you know, somebody like a Magog or some people will get all up in arms about some, like, one person, you know, saying something. Like they'll get all up in arms about one person, and then on the other side it'll be somebody who they like that says something that's almost the same or deals with the exact same shit, and they're just like, oh no, fuck it, I'm not gonna deal with this person. I'm just gonna fucking ignore him. Even though he's more associated with the other person than the other person is, I'm just gonna ignore him because he doesn't fit the bill, I guess, is what.
Guilt by association is fucking stupid as well.
Yeah, it's fucking retarded, and that's what Bunty always gets dragged into that shit, and I don't understand why. He's such
which
a nice,
is another reason why you
fucking person. He's a really nice fucking guy.
No, fair enough. But like, Sarah Adamantine, I'm just saying, if you're still listening, you really need to fucking cut that shit out, because, you know, guilt by association. You got a problem with me, you come after me, but you want to expose all of the country. Okay, whatever. You got nothing. But like, I'm gonna get into the Streamlabs real quick. Joseph Kerwin for $3 Canadian money. I thought Matt was lying, censorious hypocrite, but I found out that he was a righteous skeptic being picked on by mean blood sports people. I think that is sarcastic.
Oh, what is that? What Bunty actually said, or is that what he's saying? Like,
I think that might be what he's actually saying.
No, I like Joseph. He's a good guy. Very
yeah,
good.
I like Joseph Kerwin.
I don't know what he's saying there. Like, is that what you're saying that Bunty said, or is that just you being sarcastic? Or I'm assuming he's being sarcastic.
I looked at that as sarcastic.
Yeah, I think he was just being sarcastic, because the follow-up is another $2 from Joseph Kerwin. For my friends' wrongs, silence. For my enemies' wrongs, the law.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying too. Is like, even that what you just said is what people who are on the opposite side, they do the exact same thing. And that's what I think makes Bunty so angry about that. He doesn't really get angry about it, to be honest. If I'm being fair to him, he doesn't really get angry about it. But
does Bunty ever really get angry about anything?
Some things, yeah. He gets angry about some stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stupid shit that goes on. Like, there's not really a reason he should be getting dragged into this, if you're asking my opinion. But, you know, that's just me. It's
Wait, why is there a picture? Why is T-Tac humping me while I'm humping Samaj, while Samaj is humping Schmeckle? Oh no, I didn't scroll down fast enough. Apparently we're fucking each other. Why is this a thing? I do love T-Tac, but I don't think T-Tac loves me like that.
I love T-Tac. T-Tac definitely loves me like that. I guarantee it.
I mean, maybe. What the fuck? Dude, you are going to get so fucking looted now. Like, you're going to get so looted, you're not even going to know what the hell happened. Like, at some point, you're going to think to yourself, like, is there going to be an entire hentai manga based on me because of this?
Look, I was thinking before,
this one. What are you talking about?
No, but you started
You're still
it. You started it. I can.
I didn't start with the meme. Someone else started before me, and then I just followed what they were doing.
You did the bromage thing, okay?
I did
This is
unintentionally start the bromage thing. I didn't think it would become a thing, and then it became a thing, and now it's funny.
Now it's a thing 5 seconds later.
Brockus, we're getting her ass. She's sending her Twitter followers after us. What the fuck?
You're being attacked. You're being deplatformed. How dare you?
Does
anyone in the chat have anything that they're saying? Because I'm not looking at the chat because I'm playing fucking Fallout 3. I'm sorry.
Why are you playing Fallout? That's an old game now.
Wait, why are you playing fucking Fallout?
T-Tech
Because I gotta get back in
said,
the
looks
thing.
about right, winky face.
Wait, I was responding at that exact moment. Son of a bitch. Don't encourage this shit.
Get wrecked.
Oh man.
Get riggedy wrecked, son.
It's official.
It's not a thing. And Jordan 250, you sick bastard. Why would you do that?
T-Tech confirmed that it is a thing.
It's not a thing. He just said it seems legit. Doesn't mean it is legit.
That definitely means it's legit.
If T-Tech approves, it's legit.
Look, that's not how this works.
It's exactly how this works.
That's it. I'm calling dual wield. I need to
Fucking do it.
T-Tech to get speed or something. I don't know.
Dual wield. We treated one of the things, or liked one of the things.
Don't side with these people. Why? Why do you do this to me?
You got.
Wait, when was it? There. Oh yeah, dual wield likes bromage will always be a thing, and it's Brockus holding Samaj in his arms. Aww.
Yeah, because I can't even start my own hashtag to save my life at this point. Like I couldn't create a hashtag to try and counter it, but fuck it, whatever. Fuck me, I guess. No, T-Tech, not literally. You need to stop taking the picture seriously.
Oh my god, there's another one.
There's another one.
Honeymoon when? Fakest posted it 22 seconds ago.
God damn it.
Honeymoon Vegas.
God damn it.
Nice.
Why? Why?
You know why.
Wrecked.
Loot her.
At this point, I was like, I'll just draw her in like a promiscuous pose with barely anything on, simple loots. I may just have to go full on, have you getting in like a hentai or something. I don't know what.
You're going to have to create a censored and uncensored version of what you are going to draw of her.
I'm going to have to do a tentacle monster of some sort.
Oh, God. It's basically some of the Opal fucking pics all over again, except...
Well, see... Opal, I was having fun doing loots. This is going beyond. This is going beyond. Oh my god, this means war.
You've opened a Pandora's box, and you should have closed it. You should have closed it, but you kept it open.
If you do the loots, it's just gonna make things worse with the bromage thing, right? That I'll make sure that it gets worse. I'll convince people over on Facebook to join into the making of the bromage memes.
Are you kidding? If you go that route, I'm gonna start looting you. I know plenty of artists. I have plenty of artist friends. I will get so many people to do so many lewds of you.
I'm sure we can find some way to raise money to get Shadman.
I need everybody to make Ethan Van Sciver the priest in that marriage, please.
No, don't bring Ethan into this.
Tag Ethan Van Sciver.
Chat. So if Samaj decides to loot me, does that mean I can go and pay someone to do bromage loots?
I'm sure Matt.
I got Shadman to do some bromage loots.
I don't know if you. Okay, I don't think you can raise enough money for that to happen. There are a few artists out there I know who could do it, but I'm not saying their names. Although, unless you're going to give them money, I like these guys, so maybe I don't know. What's wrong with you people? Let it go.
A lot of things, apparently. Help Brockus do hashtag tags. Oh, how Brockus do hashtags 2018. And it's a hashtag, mind you. Fuck you, Raystone, you bastard.
Damn.
Optic is not going to do the lewds. Though I wonder
What?
what now. That's not Optic's style. Optic doesn't do lewd stuff.
Oh, but I could convince Optic to do some loots. I could probably slip him like a 20 and just be like, yo, I need you to do an overly sexualized, hyper sexualized, no nips, because I want to show this all over Twitter. No bush, because I want to show it all over Twitter of this girl. And then I'm going to like put your avatar there. He's going to know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about. And he's be like, hey, man, I don't do lewds. And then I'm going to slide him another 20. I'm like, you do now.
You really think he's gonna do a lewd for $45 or $40 when his normal art is like something like 70 something US?
He might do it as a favor to a friend or something. I don't know.
Nah. Don't do that. Don't do that to poor Optic. Oh,
I might.
Do it.
I could probably do it as a favor and like ask him like, hey, can you do this for me? And then like maybe I'll go to Allie and tell Allie it's for revenge. And then she'll just be like, oh, if it's for revenge, because she's twisted, then she'll just tell him to do it.
So
Wait, who the fuck is Allie?
Optic Decay's wife.
Optic Decay, by the way, is actually almost at 1,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. He's pretty close behind me right now.
Yeah, go sub to Optic Decay. Him and Broski do a fucking fantastic morning show called Morning Decay.
Yeah, they do.
And then there's Late Night with Broski, and that's also another fantastic fucking show. These guys are fucking cool as shit.
You need to help Optic Decay get to 1,000 subscribers.
You also need to help Leaf get to 1,000 subscribers so I can go on to her 1,000 subscriber stream and then have her fucking kick me off because I won't stop being an asshole or something. I don't know. I'll do something that she's not gonna like.
Brockus, do you see that thing on Twitter? That picture of the orc?
I do.
Jesus Christ!
Why would you do that? Why?
Well,
it's from Apathetic Ranter. I'm not surprised because he keeps trying to say Gromosh did nothing wrong, blah blah blah. But that's Gromosh, by the way, and that's how you lewd an orc as well. I'm just gonna point out Samaj. Like if you want to loot an orc, that's how you do it. You drop him down to his loincloth and show all the muscles.
By God, boy.
People are gonna kill me for retweeting that ranters thing. What's still not as bad as what Gaming and Pandas retweets. I'm pretty sure people are still traumatized by seeing Bowser Dick.
Igor put fucking MundaneMatt's face on a red panda. I am very mad at him for that. How dare you? How dare you, Igor? You bastard.
That panda didn't do nothing.
Yeah, exactly. The red panda did
Didn't
nothing.
do
They're
nothing
small
to
and
you.
adorable, and they're like big raccoons that want to hug you. You don't want to hug them.
Hump or hug?
Hug.
I can't know.
are the red pandas actually related to pandas?
They call them red pandas because of the way they actually look, but I can't remember.
They're not pandas.
Yeah, they're not actual pandas.
They're not actual pandas, I don't think. They're not
No,
actual pandas.
they kind of look like pandas. I guess it's also just a nickname because their real name isn't, panda-esque. And they are
what's it called? A drop bear.
So when
drought bear.
when Bromage
Yeah,
finally
look up
gets
drop
married,
bear.
when Bromage finally gets married, Anon will be the flower girl.
What is Anon in the fucking chat saying this shit again?
She's on Twitter.
God damn it. God damn it, Anon. Of course you would say this shit.
Bromage.
Okay.
I love you both very much.
Why would BitMetal do that?
You see that too, huh?
Son of a bitch.
Oh my God.
What happened?
BitMetal did a
But
thing
doodle do bit
and they
metal.
never should have did.
I would like to see this doodle.
No.
Bit metal, tag me in your doodle on Twitter.
Look, he actually put effort in, okay? So I can't not share it. All right. I can't. God damn it.
You need to start adding a beard to the org, man. Like just.
God damn it. God damn it, woman.
Leaf, I'm gonna fucking find you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll probably tie you down and then just sit on you and like suffocate you that way. I might kill you. I might let you live. I don't know, but I'm gonna sit on you. It won't be pleasant. Something might break. Most likely my heart.
I retweeted BitMetal's tweet. No more.
Dare you?
Did you now? Oh. Oh,
Why
okay.
is this a thing? Why is it? It's fucking spiraling out of control. Oh God!
See, if you
Damn
didn't
it.
react to it this way, nobody would be wanting to take part in this. But since you are reacting this way, more people want to get involved. So it's just going to keep happening.
We said no. Damn it.
Oh, so is that how it feels? Oh.
I kind of feel like Anon would actually jump into the stream right now as soon as we say all of that. Just be like, that's exactly how that feels. Then just leave.
give it time, it could happen.
Oh no,
Cult of Pro Leaf's laugh is fucking adorable as hell, yeah.
What is this fucking picture I'm looking at right now?
BitMetal,
Hell.
he did a wonderful piece of art.
It is our own personal hell.
Hold on, I'll make it worse. I'm gonna tag Anon.
You tag a non. Oh my god. Just don't. God.
Why? Anon, why are you helping them? I thought we were friends.
Are you kidding? She's getting in on this. She loves this. Remember, she wants to get revenge on me. Because you have to remember, she did say no.
I want to point out to everybody that the Cunt Stream group chat is a legitimate. The picture of the group chat is one of the Anon lewds.
Oh, let me see if I can pull that one up. It's probably one of my favorites.
It's one of my favorites too, just because of how goddamn raunchy it really is.
It's not that bad. Although
it is 1 or 2 panels away from being hardcore porn. All right, don't even fucking try to pretend like it isn't.
It's look, what I did, it was simple and it was pure, it was innocent, it was it was good.
Oh, I love the super chat posted on her ass cheek too. It's so fucking brilliant.
Oh God. You need to put that away, please.
Now,
wow. Look. And they'll pop in any minute. She'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing? This isn't about me."
Oh God damn it! She just responded to one of the tweets with the "Guy Love" song from fucking Scrubs.
Oh God.
God damn it, Anon. Why? Why is this my life now?
You've been had, boy.
No.
See, I already explained it. If you didn't react this way, nobody would be having so much fun. But since you are reacting this way, the memes are just gonna keep coming, and maybe possibly
You're gonna
more
get beat up by
Who knows?
a small little.
I tried
Canadian
ignoring
girl.
it. Didn't work.
I just want you to know that you're gonna get beat up by a Canadian girl. Wow.
I will find you, Leaf, and I will throw you into a riverbed. I love how you're laughing and hiccuping at the exact same time. Like a kid who drinks way too fast. Just as the giggles.
It's the silliest thing over.
All right. Well, it doesn't look like. Wait a second. Is this a new?
What? No, it's newer one. Yeah.
That's
Oh
not.
God, put it away.
No. Oh
Put
yeah,
it
that is
away.
definitely. I love how it's Samaj pooping, open door, and there's a naked fucking Anon, and it's just like,
Well,
what's happening in this? I'm
I'm
not
not
sure.
hiccuping when I laugh. It's just my laugh. It just happens to sound like I'm hiccuping. God damn it.
no. What happened with?
She's a Pikachu, dude.
Oh my god, there's another picture.
He
Yeah.
did another one.
I
Vegas
didn't
made
make it.
another one of our faces superimposed onto two anime characters.
Magus Deacon.
You keep getting put in as the woman, by the way. No one's doing like gay things with it, or it's two guys. They just keep seeing you as a lady.
I noticed that.
Dude looks like a lady.
I noticed the theme that's occurring in these little fan arts. Oh Jesus Christ on a stick!
All right.
Dude looks like a
It doesn't look like
lady.
Schmeckel is actually coming here, so we're gonna go ahead and shut this down. But real quick, let me check Streamlabs to see if anybody else has commented anything. Nope, there has not been any new comment on Streamlabs. Let me check the chat real quick. I don't believe we had any other super chat except for the $10. No, we're good. Okay, so Schmeckel was actually the person we were kind of waiting on to come into the stream. He said that he was tired of this shit and he might come on, keep it running. But I kept it running for a lot longer than I was planning on it, so we're just going to go ahead and shut it down now. I am pissed at Matt.
Reckle just hops in.
Oh, I would, if like he does legitimately all of a sudden pop in right as I go offline, I would just be like, what the fuck, dude? So, what's happening? Somebody's trying to set us up with someone? Who is this?
God damn it, Leaf.
Morality challenge. PG? What? Who is this? Someone for your cousin? Oh, in response to the big gay garage orc. All right, that was kind of weird, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and shut this shit down. Monday, now we had Ethan Van Sciver on here. We talked a little bit about Star Wars books. I chewed the fuck out of a certain dumb fuck who wants to be a dumb fuck and get yelled at for being a dumb fuck, who also wants to threaten me, tell Pod he doesn't like him, but never actually explain. Fucking make a bunch of goddamn aggressive towards fucking Leaf as well.
Picture?
Like, really, dude? Really? God damn it, why would you do that? That's very ambiguous. I don't know who the boy and girl is and that shit. But yeah, anyways, that's been the show. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this shit down.
You
There should have been more rage. Next time,
Look,
I'll do more of a rage, super rage thing at night. I won't do it in the pre-show or anything like that. The pre-show was far more successful in my opinion. God
also, you should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah.
Just come on, have some morals and decency, will you?
Oh, you're asking the wrong crowd. They watch the cunt stream.
That's true. What was I thinking? Have you seen my thumbnails? God damn it.
Again, very accurate. I don't know what tonight's thumbnail is going to be, but I'm pretty sure it has to involve a very sexy version of Leaf. You know, lewd, very, very lewd position and or
wow,
not wearing much. I don't know.
Who
knows?
You know what? For the thumbnail, it'll probably be just safe for YouTube. Just barely.
Oh, just barely safe for YouTube. Like it's basically an extremely naked cartoon Leaf, except she's using her hands to cover the nips, and she's got like a no sign on her crotch, just for fucking flavor.
Maybe I'll start that way.
All right. Aside from Ethan Van Sciver, we also had myself, Samaj, Unapologetic Canadian, and the Politipod. You guys want to show anything?
I don't
I'm
have
doing
anything.
my.
Well, no, actually, I'll show Optic Decay again because I do really want to see him get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So you'll better go and subscribe to Optic Decay on YouTube.
I got a stream on Saturday. You guys should come watch. 2
What time?
p.m. Central.
2 p.m. Central.
Be there or be big gay.
I might be there. I might be
Like
a little gay. I
Bromage.
don't know. God damn it! All right, fuck you guys. We're cutting this shit. Good night, cunts. Get the fuck out.